between each of you. So from Maddie to the wagon, it is 60 feet. Malin took off to the eastern chamber, where we did a brief intro, but all of you are unaware. All you know is that Malin took off like a bullet from a gun and just ran off that direction. No warning. And then I'm putting some notes here. Basically, you are in a chamber of the mind that has three possible directions. The south, where you just came from, but that is blocked off by Argus's. He put up a force wall. So anything that is trying to approach from the south is completely cut off. So you guys have that area pretty well defended. But everything is coming from the north and from the east and just converging on you guys. Errol and Flynn are still with us. They are on top of the wagon. I also put some notes here about what swarms you guys are currently engaged with. You guys are right now fighting 8 different swarms of these insects of varying degrees of strength. Is there any questions? All right. With that, who's doing recap?
I think I've got it tonight.
All right. I'd say put these notes in here. Okay.
All right.
I
Are
did.
we recording? Oh, go ahead.
Just real quick. This is the. I didn't change the initiative order. I did change it around a little bit just so that way I could kind of put people together who were next to each other. You guys are of course free to move this around as necessary. You guys have interchangeable initiative. But the swarms have already gone. You have a layer action incoming. But then we're going to move right into where you guys picked up. Quinn Smalls, you can go first, or we can move into somebody else. It doesn't really matter. With that, I'll turn it over to you. Let's get a Quinn cap going.
Sounds good. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh my god, we are covered in bugs. There are bugs everywhere. And it's, oh, but I should probably tell you how we got here in the first place. So, we're in our happy little place with tubs and things like that. And then all of a sudden, Snake Boy's like, oh, I need a favor from you. Something about we already agreed to it and yada, yada, yada. Um, but Ellie seemed to be having some problems. She was struggling sleeping. She seemed to just be hurting all the time. So me and her had a private conversation, and it turns out my goddess was willing to trade a favor. So Ellie has now, or a great illusionist was casting a spell on Ellie. She had a giant top hat, some feathers, something like that. It sounded ridiculous, but she was chased away by my goddess. In exchange, she put a drop of blood in Ellie's blood vial. So now Ellie has blood powers. Didn't know how that worked. I don't have that kind of magic, but it's really cool. She can turn into pools of blood. She can shoot blood out of her hands. I just hope she has enough iron. Let's see. Oh, right. So we were guided to the mines, and then we got to meet Errol and Flynn. And oh my God, everyone's so excited. And I don't know who they are, but I was excited because everyone else was excited. So we are all enjoying our time. But they warned us that there were a bunch of monsters in the cave. Uh, and Smalls said that the military was supposed to clear them out, but I guess the military around here is lazy or something like that. They just look good for show instead of clearing out bugs. So now we have to fight all of the bugs. Um, we go into the cave. Everything seems fine. We go deeper in the cave. Then bugs start pouring out of everywhere. They're coming out of the floor, the ceiling, the walls. It's absolutely gross because they're not like cute bugs like Malin. They're just like gross, icky bugs that are just trying to get in your clothing and ruin your hair. Oh, it's just so distracting. But once we got into the center, we reached a Y intersection, one going north, one going east, and then Argus blocked off the wall behind us, so we don't have to worry about more bugs coming from there. Maddie runs north. Malin just zips east. Like she ran, and then on top of that, she like threw herself, and then on top of that, she pushed herself psychically. She was just all out, just left us. So I hope she's okay. Um, she did find a baby queen, and then something that looks like a spider lady, who we don't know who she is. She'll probably be important in this next episode. Anyway, that's currently where we're at. That's all I got.
On the next episode, inspiration to the Quinn. All right. Like I said, we're going to dive right back in where we left off, straight into the fight. The insects have all gone. I'm going to perform a layer action, which is starting to engage, which is going to kick off right now. After that, who wants to go first? You guys want to go straight after the bugs? Malin, do you want to see what's going on your side of the house? Who wants to go after this layer action? While you're posting it, I would like everybody to say your current HP values out loud and let me know who has the lowest.
Oh, you want us to say them out loud, not type them out?
Or sorry, yeah, type them in the chat. That's fine too. That
Okay.
way nobody clutters over each other.
Current.
Are you asking for total HP or what we have left?
What you have left, your current HP. All right. I saw that Malin would like to go first after this. Is there anybody else? Are we good with letting Malin go first in the initiative order?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Ellie,
Yes.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Sorry, I was eating M&Ms and now I'm choking on them. Ah, that is a 19.
19. All of a sudden, as you guys are engaged with these more monstrous insects, these like larger, almost humanoid size, some no bigger than large dogs even, but these all of a sudden pale in comparison to the sound and the whirring of thousands upon thousands of beating little wings. As all of a sudden a swarm of biting, stinging insects just descends upon Ellie, sensing the weakest member of the prey, and they descend upon Ellie. She's able to throw up some shields and, with the Constitution saving throw, defend herself as best as she can. But with that, Ellie, you take 9 points of piercing damage as all of a sudden insect swarms descends upon you.
But I can't because I'm a pool of blood.
Are you currently a pool of blood?
I am a pool of blood.
Oh, okay. You have resistance to it then, so you only
Yeah.
take, rounding it up, you'll take 5 points of piercing damage instead.
Okay.
Good call out. Okay. You all, those of you still in the central chamber, though, engaged with the swarm, though, you fully take note that all of a sudden these thousands upon possibly just hundreds of thousands of these stinging insects, this black Morbius-like swarm just begins descending upon the pool of blood that is Ellie and just starts nipping away as little thousands upon thousands of these little ripples begin echoing across the pool of viscera that is now herself. And with that, we are going to move over to Malin. Malin, you are standing in this antechamber, this kind of like, I guess you could say it's almost like a makeshift nursery. It's warm in here, dry. The light is very dim. It's very gentle, soothing almost. Apart from the screams and the buzzing and the howls and the chittering of everything happening in the chamber, not just a few short distance from you though, but standing there in front of you, these massive appendages, sharp as pikes, extending from its back, this humanoid shaped body, a body that bears very female like characteristics in the shape of the hips and the breasts. No sexual components, though, or embodiments. The skin is like a husk like carapace, flexible like flesh, though. Has this golden color, but it's dripping this black and green ichor from various points around its body. They're wearing what looks to be like this roughshod leather hooded long coat. There's these bandages of very questionable cleanliness wrapping around its arms, its legs, seems to be concealing perhaps wounds. But as you approach, it's walking on these massive appendage lance arms, and it throws back the cowl, revealing a very familiar looking face. And familiar in the sense that it has this otherworldly kind of beauty. It's very, very akin to yourself. You're just locked buggy eyed to buggy eyed. All of a sudden, though, you instinctually begin, for lack of a better word, vibrating. Your insect like appendages and your whole body begins kind of like letting off a pulse. And you get a whiff of something on the air, and you realize that you are communicating almost instantaneously. It brings you back, it harkens back to memories of you speaking with the hive, your colony, your people. And the communication is instantaneous and telepathic. What is going to transpire here, what I'm going to allow to transpire here, is you will have an opportunity to ask 3 questions or offer 3 talking points per round. Depending on what you say and what you do here, is going to be a very, very different outcome. As this creature stands before you, you are communicating. Channel's open. What do you say?
Oh boy. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to say to her is the mantra from the hive.
Can you recite that for me?
I can indeed. We are one. We are the hive. Must we crawl before we fly? We shall seek. We shall conquer. For the nectar is sweet.
The being lets the back lances relax a little bit as it begins to lower itself to the ground, and its 2 humanoid-like feet touch to the earth as it begins to relax ever so slightly. That's 1.
Oh gosh. I'm going to.
Gotta be quick.
What is your mission?
This voice comes echoing through your head. It seems as if it's a dozen voices or more all talking at once, but in this whispery, almost a loud whisper as it echoes through your ears and through your head, and the words come through protect. And it kind of gives this motioning like crack to its neck as it kind of twists back, and once again your attention is drawn back to this nursery of sorts, and this, it's like a pod forged in the rocks with this moss-like collection and this gentle, glowing, magical light above it that even from this distance you can tell is giving off this gentle, warming light. And off in the distance you can see a small, childlike hand reaching up towards the light. But it says but one word, protect. That's 2.
Was this mandated by our queen?
I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell me exactly how you're toning this.
I feel like she would be both really confused. Like, she'd say it with a more confused tone. Like, was this mandated by our queen?
It cracks its head again and motions back with one of the feelers and kind of like moves to position itself even more between you and the infant. And it whispers in your head, my queen, as it refers to the infant. You feel that it is referring to the infant. That's 3. All right. Top of the initiative order. We're moving over. I have Maddie, then Quinn and Smalls going. Does anybody else want to move ahead or do anything here?
Am I close enough to bless them?
Pico, you're trying to bless who?
Quinn and Smalls.
You're within 30 feet, and I think that's the range on bless. So if you cast it at first level, I think you can hit 3 people, right?
Um, hold on.
And I also think you're raging still from last battle, are you?
Oh yeah.
Drop.
Nope. Never mind. Yeah. Never
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank
You
you.
remember? Yep. It's like everybody think of you thinking about what you were doing before last battle, but other than that, who wants to go first? Ah, Quinn Smalls, let's go. You guys first. You guys are engaged with swarms 3 and 8 that are trying to get at the oxen. They have just clambered over Flynn and Arrow, moving past them, trying to go straight for the ox. Flynn and Arrow have managed to stop swarm 7 and are keeping them engaged in close quarters up on top of the wagon.
Okay, I can go first.
Okay.
These bugs are totally disgusting. She's gonna use Summer Winds, and cast it in the direction of Errol and Flynn towards the back of the caravan.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone. Enemies touched by it take damage. Allies heal.
Okay.
They
Are you
have
trying
to-
to also hit Smalls with this, or are you staying in your spot and trying to hit just Arrow and Flynn?
Just staying in my spot and trying to hit Errol and Flynn
Okay.
and all the bugs in between us.
All right. Do I need to roll anything?
You do a Constitution save.
Okay.
16.
16. So technically, if you are that, I'm going to say that you are hitting swarms 3, 8, and 7 with this in a cone. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Okay. 18 is what they rolled.
Okay, so they're gonna take 3 damage.
3 damage to 3, 8, and 7. Okay.
And then Errol and Flynn will heal for 6.
Right. And then Arrow and Flynn will heal for 6, you said? Okay. Done.
Then my Spirit Guardians is gonna hit whichever ones are closest to us.
That'll be 3 and 8.
3 and 8. Okay. They have to make a Wisdom 16.
So wisdom 16. 15. I don't think they have anything to wisdom. I'm going to say they fail.
Okay.
They are bugs.
They take 16 damage.
16 to 3 and 8. Nice.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to smack him with my spiritual weapon. And I miss with the 10, so that didn't work.
Armor class is 10.
Oh, armor class is 10. Meets it, beats it. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They will take 6 damage force if it matters.
Which one are you attacking?
I'm attacking 8.
8. How much damage?
6.
All right.
And that's my economy.
Beautiful. Smalls, you are up. Let's put Maddie on deck since you guys are playing for Maddie.
All right. So if Quinn went after 8, Smalls would go after 3. So we'll go ahead and attack 3. 14 hits. Damage on that is 15 plus. Where's my divine? There it is. 15 plus 7, so 22 damage on the first.
Nice. Okay.
Continuing to swing. 13 hits. And that is another 15 damage.
They're 15. Woof. Okay.
Then with my bone. Oh, what?
Nope, go ahead.
I'll say then with my bonus action, I will go ahead and cut a blood boon real quick.
Okay.
I don't remember having any stored up. I think I used them all. So.
Yes.
All right.
That's economy?
Yep.
All right. The combined efforts of Quinn and Smalls working together. Smalls, you kind of weave in and out of Quinn's spiritual weapons and her spirit guardians. Just you guys are working in relative sync. The training you guys have been putting in together is definitely paying off as Smalls moves in and out with his axe and just begins eviscerating swarm number 3 as there's just a few hangers on as that swarm just clings to life. But the combination of these two working together is something to behold. Maddie's out in front. What's Maddie doing? He's engaged with two different swarms as he holds the lodestone aloft, trying to move the wagon forward.
All right, Maddie's going to engage in with swarm 1. I can talk. Is it okay if I roll his attacks, like both his attacks at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the sake of expediency, kind of just roll everything together. You're only trying to beat an armor class of 10. Like I said, this is a swarm thing. It's a lot of enemies. Let's keep the momentum going so everybody moves through.
Okay. Both of them, both 2 unarmed strikes, they both hit.
Beautiful.
And then 1d6 plus 5. They're going to be hit for 10 and 8, so 18.
18. Nice.
Then as a bonus action, he'll use 1 key point to add another attack onto that.
Okay.
It hits at 13. Then he's hitting for another 9 damage.
9. Okay.
And that's his economy.
Beautiful. Maddie's still holding the lodestone aloft, is just dipping and diving left and right, kicks and swirls and flies, and he's nailing stuff with that new staff. He's putting that new hand to use as he just begins twirling the staff around in all of his monkly might and just eviscerating bugs left and right, trying to move the group forward. With that, we're going to move to the central core group with Pico, Argus, Drew, and Ellie. Whoever wants to go first, I have Pico first in line.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, Janet.
Damn it, Janet. It's a flaming hot Cheetos. Pico's waiting for his turn, and these flaming hot Cheetos are... with that, which bug is closest to which group?
4, 5,
Because
and
it was
6.
like 4, 5, and 6. So any
Yep.
one of them.
Any one of them. I'm going to say, for the sake of expediency, they're all within equal distance.
Okay, so we're going to kicking spurs.
They're all about the same strength, except for Swarm 5, which is a little bit stronger than the other two.
So I did 2 attacks, and the first, oh no. It was like, it's just 10, right? Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, armor class is 10.
Okay, so it's an 18 and I think a 24. So,
Definitely hits.
oh, there's my key. I will give you the correct answers. It was yeah, 18, 24. So these are both kick and spurs hits. So 12 damage total.
To which one? 4, 5, or 6?
Well, it's 6 and 6. So I will do 4 since it's closest. Since
Okay,
I'm
how much
first.
it's going after group 4, and what damage was
Group
it
4
altogether?
is for 12.
12 damage. All right.
And then I shall continue to rage and eat flame hot Cheetos. Yep.
Okay, bonus action, staying engaged. Argus, Drew, and Ellie, go for it.
Well, I'll go ahead since they're on mute.
Okay.
Okay, so how far am I from 4, 5, and 6?
I'm going to say, for the sake of expediency, you are currently engaged with all 3 of those groups.
Okay, so I'm a pool of blood.
You are a blood puddle right now, yes.
Yes. So my moving speed is 10 feet. So I want to move 10 feet closer to group 4 since that's the one that Pico hit.
Okay.
And it's a bonus action. I'll come out of my blood pool and I will hit them with Crimson Harvest.
Okay.
So
What exactly does that entail? So this is a new thing that you're using, correct?
Yes, so I used it last time, but it's a wave of blood that sweeps out in a 15-foot emanation. So each creature in group 4 has to make a dexterity throw of, I think it's 17. Yeah, dex 17, or they take necrotic damage.
Well,
And if they also, I can regain hit points from that.
damn. Well, I'm going to say if it emanates out in a 15-foot area.
And in a 15-foot emanation. So it moves forward.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say this hits all 3 groups.
All right.
So give me that damage for all 3 groups. Because all 3 of them failed the dexterity saving throws. 2 of them by like a long shot.
Nice. So that is 19 damage.
Okay, to all that's total.
That's my total. And then equal to half the damage. So I get 8 hit points back.
Yes, you do.
So yeah.
Describe to me exactly what this looks like. As all of a sudden your viscous form just pops up and you just it literally come out and just explode blood everywhere. Or how do you want to describe this? This is pretty nuts.
So the blood pool kind of moves forward a little, and then as it takes shape, it's like my body takes form, and then I hold up my hand, and the blood, it looks like the blood that I was in is now coming out of my hand and splattering all these bugs.
And this doesn't hit any of your allies within that 15 feet, correct?
Nope, because it's only the
targets of Drew's.
it's only the creatures that I want to target. Yeah.
I'd say Pico, Argus, Drew, all 3 of you definitely take note as this little pool moves between your guys' feet and gets up into the thick of this between all of these bugs that are crashing down on you. All of a sudden, Ellie and her like takes her form back over and just erupts up in the air, and these tendrils of magical blood like whips come whipping out from all around her, smacking bugs, ripping them apart, and just tearing into these creatures before her feet come back on the ground. But she is definitely in the thick of it now, surrounded by all of these remaining swarms. Argus, Drew, you're up.
I guess I'll go.
All
right. Can I have Opal go before me?
Yes, you have Opal, so go for it.
Okay. Yep. So I'll just have her attack the group closest to me, which I think that is 4 probably.
Okay.
That is a nat 20 on her first.
Okay.
To hit.
This fucking bear.
So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 10. So do I double that? So that's 20?
Yep, double it again.
20 points of damage? Okay.
20 on group 4, you said?
Yeah.
I'll give you this. The bear eviscerates what's left of group 4.
Okay.
It had 19 hit points left. Just tears into it, pinning stuff on the ground, ripping out bug throats, just parts flying left and right.
Okay, awesome. So for her second attack, she'll do group 6 or group 5.
Okay.
Man. And that is 15 points of damage.
Okay, group 5, 15 points of damage. Nice.
And I would like to polymorph into the owl so I can fly to Malin. And I'm assuming I'm going to take some opportunity attacks.
You are going to take opportunity attacks from both swarms. So.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to use that, and you're going to use your movement.
Yep.
All right. Hang on a second. Let me roll these as group 5 and 6. 4. All right. I need you to make me. Well, nope. These will just be straight attacks. So roll these real quick. What's your armor class?
15.
Meets it. Oh, hang on a second. I rolled twice. That's weird. And this is okay. So
I don't know.
You take, since one didn't make it, you take 12 points of piercing slashing damage as all of a sudden these bugs descend
Okay.
upon you, start nipping at everything. 12 points. But you're able to move away from the group and start heading the direction that Malin went.
Okay.
What is the movement speed on that owl?
A 60.
60? Okay, you make it halfway to Malin. You'll have to move your full movement again to get to where Malin is at next round.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, and that's it.
Argus, you are up.
Yeah. I was actually engulfed by a swarm, correct?
Yes,
At the
you
end
were.
of that session.
You are still pinned on the ground, I believe. With 4 being taken off and the amount of damage that has been done, that is more than half of the damage that you were engulfed, so you are now back up on your feet. You'll have to use half your movement,
Okay.
but
I just
you can
wanted
get
to
you,
make
you can get up.
sure. That's fine. That's fine. Iltag will actually who is the flying spider, who's annoying as shit. He will attack the swarm that was on me.
Okay.
And for my life sanity, the cooking knife is the same attack DC as the spider, so I'm just gonna use that. Yay! It hits. Oh, nice. And my Eldritch Blast is the same damage as the spider. Cool. That's a win. So spider deals 9 damage.
9 damage to which swarm? 5 or 6?
Swarm 4.
4 is
6.
done.
It was the. Okay, then 6.
6? Okay. How much damage? Sorry again.
Yes. It was. Let me bring that log up real quick. Wrong one. No. It was 9.
9. Okay. Still hanging on.
And then Argus will follow up with an Eldritch Blast to the same one. I forget I have 2 of those.
Yes, you do.
Both of those hit. The first one is 5 points of damage.
Okay. You're still attacking 6?
Yes.
Okay, just give me the total damage. Tracking a lot of numbers.
14.
14. Hanging on by a thread, but all of a sudden, like Argus waves, puts his hand out. It's almost like a Tony Stark Iron Man type thing. As you hear this like little wind up, this pop, and these 2 Eldritch bolts just shoot out from his hand and bam, 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 sort of just cutting insects apart. As the Swarm 4 is ripped apart and starts tearing into number 6, and there's just barely anything hanging on that last swarm of 6.
And that is economy.
Beautiful. All right, Flynn and Errol are going to go after Swarm 7. I'm just going to roll the average between the 2 of them. That is 16 points. And. Okay. Has everybody gone? Looks like it. We're going to move up to the
Let's
top.
go.
Before
Mhm.
that, I'm going to move into the next group. You guys are still fully engaged, so you cannot. You can try to force move the wagon north, or you can try and follow after Malin, or you can stay here and try to fight off what is coming. You don't know if any more are coming though. So I'm gonna ask for 2 things before we move into Malin. Do you guys want to stay where you're at, or try to move forward, or try to chase after Malin?
I feel like I would want to move forward, but
Yeah, I think Ellie would move forward as well.
I think that would probably be what we would do.
Okay. You guys are fully engaged, so you're still moving. You're going to be moving at half the distance. You are going to move halfway towards the northern chamber. So you're now in the entryway, moving towards the northernmost chamber, which is being led to you by the lodestone. If you had defeated all the bugs, you would have moved the full distance, but I'm going to say half. We're going to move into this, but you have made it halfway there. That has put a greater distance between Malin and Drew, who are now moving into the easternmost antechamber. With that, Malin, before I do anything with the swarms or anything with the layer action, you are still fully engaged with this entity. You have another 3. What do you want to do? You don't have to speak. You can act, you can do something, or you can try and talk.
Could I try reaching out to my queen to verify?
Reaching out and contacting your queen
Mm-hmm.
is kind of a ceremony unto itself. It's not
Right.
something you can instantaneously do. I will give you an option here
Uh-huh.
that if you would like to contact the other, that is something that can happen a lot quicker.
Okay, good. That is actually who I wanted to talk to. So that works. I will do that.
What do you, okay. It's always there. It's like in the back of your mind. It's almost as if they're constantly standing right behind you, hands on your shoulders.
Okay.
They're just a breath away, just cheek to cheek almost, whispering in the back of your mind. But what do you want to say? What do you want to ask?
My king, what should I do? Are they a traitor?
Be a good girl, kill it.
Yes, sir. Does that count as an action, by the way?
It counts as one of your three. You're asking a question.
Okay.
Roll an insight real quick.
Yeah. I roll an insight, you said?
No, I rolled an insight.
Ah, okay.
What you do next determines where this is going to go.
Can I, like... I'm gonna walk up to the baby slowly. Like, not... I'm gonna try to make it seem like I'm not about to kill this thing, even though I totally am. I just
I'll
want to
tell you
get
this.
closer to
I will
see
tell.
if I can.
I will tell you this much. This thing is still very much so on edge and has definitely positioned itself between you and the larvae.
Okay, okay, so then I probably can't do that. Well... Okay, I'm just gonna tilt my head at her then and go, so you are a traitor. Okay, this will go smoothly. And then I will, do... What's it called? I'm just gonna put a Crimson Right. Or, sorry, Dead Aim. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
It allows me to scrutinize them to find vulnerable spots, and then when I deal damage to the creature before the start of my next turn, I can ignore any resistances if they have any.
Beautiful. Do you have to roll anything for that, or does it just tell you?
It just tells me.
It doesn't have any resistances yet,
Okay.
but I will allow you to roll. Hunters of Hunters is kind of fun because we're gonna play around with this as like something that's like intuitive for you.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me like a medicine check or perhaps an investigation as you're kind of like studying your prey, and you are fully connected with this thing on a hive mind level. So I'll let you roll this.
Okay. I rolled a 26.
This thing hates fire and light,
Hmm.
just like you.
Hmm.
As you start to delve into this thing's mind, I'm going to give you an opportunity here. Do you, saying that you're kind of using are you prepared to fully engage now?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
am.
I'm going to give you an opportunity here. If you want to use, what is your mind? Because your ability to read minds. That is a full action, correct?
The detect thoughts? Yes, it's an
Yes.
action.
Okay. I'm going to let you use this as a bonus action if you want to try and delve into this thing,
Uh-huh.
just to try to see what you can figure out.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, I'm not going to allow you to do the damage from the spell if you use it as a bonus action.
Okay.
You feel an opening, an opportunity here if you want to try to figure something out. Like you are trying to figure out weaknesses. You're trying to use these new abilities. Like you are kind of all coming into this. Your cocoon has developed into this creature that you are now, and these abilities are open to you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
this is your opportunity.
Would it be another investigation for that?
No, just let you use the spell. Because it takes it. If you want to delve deeper, she's gonna have to make the roll.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. It's a wisdom save 17.
Okay. On a bonus action, you begin to position yourself to go after this thing, and all of a sudden you kind of dive into its mind to try to find those weaknesses. You determine that it's afraid of fire, it's afraid of light, but just on the surface level, you figure out why. It harkens back to where this thing's been hiding and where these creatures have been moving and trying to protect this larvae. You can't quite figure out how they got their hands on this thing, but it harkens to other mines and other holes and other places that they've been hiding. And you see visions of banners and visions of soldiers, these black ironclad troopers that are moving and marching through with giant pikes and these black iron armor, visages of a bear insignia on their banners. They're hiding in mines. There are creatures, other fellow insectoids that are native to the lands, except they're poisoned. They're corrupted. There's this green corruption that is flowing through them. You recognize the Onkegs when you guys were back at the den.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you feel fear of explosions, fire, the smell of something burning that doesn't seem familiar to you. It's not a magical fire. It's not a fire like a fireplace. No, this is something explosive, some kind of powder. And there's these soldiers coming in and marching, and you see a familiar face of a small, gnomish soldier wielding a giant sword, driving these things out with torches and explosions. You recognize Major Domo Loghain, and you realize that these things have been hiding all over the country for a while, and you probably passed right over them back in the den.
Oh. Okay.
With that, kick it off.
Okay. I am going to... How many actions do I currently have? Is it just one?
One action, yes, but you can take 2 attacks per action. That's how that works.
Okay, good. I'm going to use my Crawl Claws. I do still have the poison on them with the Blood Maledict.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that towards her. 19?
19 hits.
Cool.
For the sake of expediency in this fight, I'm going to say that this creature has an armor class of 16.
Okay, cool. Bear with me because I have a few things to roll. I'll add them all up and then let you know what they are. That plus the 2d4, and then I'm also going to add on a Psionic Strike. Do 17 plus 7. That's a 24. I believe that's 24 for the first hit, or for the damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again. That one also hits. I'm not gonna add on a Psionic Strike to this one.
Okay. Drew, be thinking about what you want to do.
That is 16 damage.
All right. How much damage total?
Hold on. I'm actually going to do Action Surge to do one more attack.
Actually, that gives you your full action back. You get 2 attacks.
Oh, I get another 2?
That gives you your Action Surge is a fighter ability that gives you your full action.
Okay. Okay,
Not a bonus,
hold
just
on.
a full action.
I'm gonna write
That's the
down
trick of
the
fighters.
damage
You
so that it's
you
easier
throw
to.
a shitload of damage downrange.
Okay, let's see. I need to double check what my damage was for the last one before I do the next one. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. And then, okay, so then I'll do that again.
Okay.
That one does not hit. This one does. I will be adding Psionic Strike to this one. Where's my Psionic Strike at? That is the max. Cool. So that is a total of 68 damage across
God.
the 3 hits that made it.
Give me a description, honestly. You got yourself into an advantageous position here and just went after this thing. So, 68 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, give me a description.
I feel like it would be her just kind of like slowly moving her foot back so that she can dart towards her, and just striking at all of the spots that I know would affect me the most.
Okay.
Trying to do as many hits as quickly as possible, before she can get anything on me.
Jesus, just ducking and weaving, Crawl Claws going after Crawl Claws here, and just it is a flurry of chitinous blades just ripping plates off, and this bloody black ichor and blood flattering against the walls, the floor, and just it is a whirl of blades going on here. All right, that is your bonus action. That is your action. No movement. Anything else? I think that's your economy.
Yes, that is my economy. Also, please ignore the
Alright.
last roll I did. That was an accident.
All good. All right, Drew. I'm going to say that you're moving closer. You're going with. You're trying to engage with Malin, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. What are you doing? Let's get you going.
Okay, so do I have just 60 feet to like
Unless
get there? So that's my full motion.
Your full movement will get you to where Malin is because she hasn't moved any
Okay.
closer to the baby. So you come flying around the corner and you can get to where Malin is engaged with this creature.
Okay. Can I see like how much damage Malin has done?
I mean, you have an idea that she's
Like,
done a considerable amount to this thing.
Okay. So there's the other bug in the chamber, right?
No, it's
The
just
one that was
this thing.
protecting.
That's
I thought there was
what
something.
no, that's what she's engaged with, and there is some kind of
Oh, okay.
there's something against the far wall, but you can't really tell what that is.
Okay. I had a plan, but now it has changed. So could I see like where the larvae is? Would that be something that I would know to look for?
No, you're moving.
No,
You're
okay.
coming into this room completely blind. You have no idea. You have no idea what you're walking into. You just know that you're chasing Malin.
Okay. Then I am going to drop the owl form, and I will just like stand behind Malin.
Okay.
Waiting for instructions, I guess.
Okay. Holding your action for a minute.
Now I can give her some healing.
Okay.
Let's do cure wounds. That's 24 of healing for you, Malin.
Thank you.
And that's it.
All right. No bones. You used it to come out of your bone. Okay. So you came out of the wild shape.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. With that, I need everybody to. Well, hang on a second. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this real quick. You guys moved. You were able to move forward halfway towards the northern section, which is where the lodestone is bringing you towards the drill point. With that, hang on a second. I'm going to roll. All right. The northern swarms are reinforced, both of them. Maddie is going to be quite overwhelmed at this point, just from where you guys are seeing. He is alone on there. Both of those swarms automatically just doubled in size. Nothing comes to the central, but the eastern swarms that are engaged with Pico, Argus, and Ellie are going to get reinforced, and nothing is going to come to Swarm 7. So 5 and 6. Swarm 4 is out still. All right. I'm going to roll these. Swarm 7's still after Arrow and Flynn. Oops. 4. Errol and Flynn take 8 points of damage. Not too shabby. It's pretty good. Errol and Flynn are looking a little rough up atop of the wagon. Maddie. This is a lot.
So Handsome, Pico, and Ellie never went yet?
Yeah, you did. This is the new turn. This is the swarms going. Top of the round.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie used her Crimson Right or Crimson that spell that hit all the swarms, and you used your Kick and Spurs.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm jumping around a little bit here.
got it. Okay.
So Mal and Drew have gone with the Eastern Chamber against Crawl. Sorry, I'm moving around a little bit. I'm going to use the swarms now. Then we're going to do a layer action. Crawl's going to go, and then we're going to move into where Maddie, Quinn. Then we're going to move into your guys's. Sorry, I'm trying to go. I am trying to move this in order as best as I can to keep track of all the numbers and stuff that are going on here. Quinn, I need or John, I need you to make a. I need you to make a strength saving throw for Maddie.
All right.
This DC is going to be high because he has all of these bugs coming at him. DC is going to be 22 on this.
A saving throw, right? Just
Yes.
he fails it.
Okay. This is. Maddie is overwhelmed at the front by himself as they pin him to the ground, and as these swarms can become converging on him, and he takes. Shit. Did it go into the? I didn't go into the log, did it? Crap. 51 points of damage, slashing, piercing, as all these bugs just descend upon him.
Doesn't he have resistance to slashing and piercing?
You tell me.
Yes, he does. Okay.
Yeah, because he's in his. Is he in his beast form or in his transform form?
I believe so. I think he did that before we entered the.
Okay, mark that. Make sure that is marked off in his thing if it is not.
Okay. We'll double check.
Okay.
How much damage did you say it was?
51. So if he's halved, then he takes 26 rounded up. Or 25, sorry, rounded down. Damage taken is rounded down. Damage done is rounded up.
Okay.
All right. 3 and 8 are coming after Quinn. And Quinn, There's more than a 50 here. I need you to make a strength saving throw. The DC is 12.
16.
Nice. You make it.
I make it.
60. You take 8 points of piercing slashing damage as these things try to swarm over you. You are not overtaken. That is all of swarm 8 and 3. 5 and 6 got reinforced. And they are going to go after.
And I maintain concentration, just so I say
Good.
it.
Thank you. These guys are going to continue to come after Ellie. Ellie, I need you to make a strength saving throw. The DC on this is going to be 17. Strength saving throw.
Strength. Oops. Stop it. What is it?
16.
Oh, 14.
Just missed it. You are pinned on the ground. You are knocked prone. You take approximately.
But can I add my D6 for my blood sacrifice, or does that not work for this?
I don't know. You tell me. Does it? Blood sacrifice only powers your spells. Gives you additional damage on your spells.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay. Remember your abilities. I know we're working on some new stuff here. You take 43 points of piercing slashing damage.
43.
43. And you are overwhelmed and on the ground, knocked prone.
Okay, I think Ellie's down.
Okay. Ellie is knocked down, unconscious. Knock off 1 point of exhaustion. With that, I'm going to need everybody. So I'm going to go with Crawl here. Opal is off the battlefield, by the way. Why is Opal off the battlefield? Oh, because you moved too far away from her.
No, because that's concentration, and so is polymorph.
Yep. So Opal is off the
Drop
battlefield.
the ball. Yeah.
Okay. With that, I am going to need everybody to go ahead and post your current HP values. Everybody in the central chamber, post me your HP values in the chat, and I'm going to go move on to Crawl. Is going to go after Malin. Malin.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, this thing engages with you, and it kind of like stumbles back and like puts its pike legs down, positions itself, steadies itself, and comes back at you. You feel a connection, that same instantaneous hive mind connection. As it starts to whisper in your head, it starts screaming at you, heretic, 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 and the burn, the aberrant brand on the back of your neck, starts to just pulse and burn and bleed profusely. You feel as if something has happened. This creature has something that is considered a mark of the heretic, an ability. Anything that they roll against you from now on is a critical hit on a 19 or a 20.
Okay.
This thing fully engages itself, and it rears up and throws off the leather cloak that it had, the leather coat that it had on, and all of a sudden you are displayed with this thing in its full glory. There are strange like apparatuses and these like vials and stuff, and these harnesses that are like moving throughout this thing's body. What the hell is that? Sorry, hang on a second. Be right back, all.
I get to be a heretic.
I forgot that I'm invisible.
Heretic. Yeah. Love it.
Sorry, all. I'm in my office, and all of a sudden I start hearing this like weird hissing noise, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And there's these birthday balloons here that are still floating in my office from Lindsay's
Oh,
birthday.
there's now starting to sizzle.
And the strings got inside of my fucking air tower and started to like hiss at me. Oh, God.
That's funny.
We were asking where you
be worse
were, but you never
That was
said
me.
anything.
Sorry. I had to step away. I was like, what the hell is that noise? I gotta figure it out.
You're like, hold on, something's happening.
Anyways, this thing brands, and all of a sudden it rears up and throws off the leather coat. And as I said, you are face to face with this thing that is covered in scars and these weird apparatuses and stuff that are almost like containing some kind of weird liquid begin to twist and turn and shoot these kind of mutagenic type liquid into this thing's body, and it begins to grow and hulk out a little bit. And you recognize this as a form of rage. And this thing comes roaring at you. All right, what is your armor class?
18.
18. One of these attacks misses. One is going to hit.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a fucking 1. Good God. 10 points of damage on the first one as it comes slashing at you.
Okay.
And at 5 points of acid damage, you take half of that in acid damage as it comes slashing at you with these mutagenic claws that become dripping, and these weird, this weird acid-like viscous thing becomes just pouring over its crawl claws similar to yours.
Okay. And then just to confirm, it's 15 total damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, that thing is raging. The thing has used this Mark of the Heretic. Like I said, any attack that it rolls against you moving forward on 19 or 20 is going to be considered a critical hit. This thing is pissed at you and is just coming swinging.
Gee, I wonder why. Okay.
All right, that is going to be it. And I have the HPs here. And he's at 22. Smalls may need to be... What happened to Smalls?
I'm here. What's up?
Oh. Did you post your HP to the chat?
Oh, I must have missed that. Sorry. Currently 72.
Okay. Lowest person right now is going to be Maddie, and Maddie is going to John. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for Maddie, or sorry, Constitution saving throw for Maddie.
Constitution.
DC is 12.
He fails it. 10.
He takes 22 points. It's literally in the chat. 22 points of piercing damage as the swarm moves away from attacking Ellie and moves over to go after Maddie. I believe that puts him down, correct?
Yep, that is exactly enough to put him down.
All right. Maddie is overwhelmed by the swarm. And with that, we move back to top of the layer or top of the that is layer action. That is all the swarms, and that is crawl. So Maddie is down. Quinn Smalls, you're up.
Okay, I will go first. We still have both swarms in front of us, right? Or did
Yes.
we? Okay.
3 and 8
then-
are still alive. They did not get reinforced though.
Okay. Then they will take the damage from my spiritual guardians.
That's a wisdom
They
again.
have to do 16 con.
Con. Okay. One makes it. Other does not. Okay. Give me the damage.
13 and 6.
13 and 6 for 3 and 8. Swarm 3 is wiped out. And then 8 you are with takes the 13. Okay.
All right. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay. Going after Swarm 8's the only one left with you.
Yep. 21 to hit, so damage is 8 damage.
Nice.
Then didn't want to have to use this. I'm going to use my scroll for prayer of healing. Give me 1 second. As my action. Oh, it doesn't let me store it. I'm going to heal Maddie, Ellie, Flynn and Errol, myself, and Pico. Give me 1 second to find it. Is 2d8. They're all going to heal for 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Or 13 health.
13 healing. Okay. You gave that
and
to
that-
Errol. You gave that to Maddie, and who else?
Errol, Maddie, Ellie, Pico, and myself.
Okay, Ellie and Pico. Make sure you guys heal for 13 points of damage. Okay.
Thank you.
That's bonus action. That's your economy, right?
Yep, that's my economy.
All right, Smalls, you're up. Swarm 3 is wiped out. I just posted the new thing down. You are fully currently engaged with only Swarm 8 attacking the Ox right now.
Got it. So Smalls is going to turn his attention, go after 8.
Okay.
And yeah, that definitely hits. And let's see. Just running my attack real quick.
Yep. Pico, Argus, Ellie, you guys are on deck. Be thinking about what you're going to do. I guess Maddie did pop back up, so he can go this turn as well.
18 damage
Nice. Okay.
to 8. Is it still up?
Still up.
Swing again then. Ooh, just barely made it there. That's an 11.
I think you still got a blood boon too, right?
I do.
Okay.
And that would be 12 damage. How much of this is left?
More than 12.
I'll throw that out there then as well. So 18 damage.
18 wipes it out. It had 16 left.
Okay.
Anything fun between you and Quinn, like comboing up and taking out these two swarms?
Not that we would be able to quickly come up with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Those two swarms are wiped out. You guys are free agents. You still have your movement. Do you still stay near the Ox, or do you want to move forward? What do you want to do?
So at that point, Smalls is going to look at Quinn and ask Quinn if she's good to cover the Ox and if he can go help Maddie.
Go for it. I've got this covered.
All right. So as Small starts moving towards Maddie, I forget how far ahead he is.
About
I don't
60
think.
feet.
Yeah, so
you can get to Pico, Argus, and Ellie this turn.
So I'll get up to them, and as I'm moving up to them, I'm going to cut one more blood moon.
Got it. Okay. Strike that health off yourself. That's your movement. You are now fully engaged with swarms 5 and 6, along with Pico, Argus, and Ellie.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What does Maddie have to do since he was covered by the swarm and got healed?
He needs to make a strength saving throw in order to get up because he is fully overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he also
Uh,
takes an exhaustion point, right?
Every
Yeah,
time you go
he-
down, you take a point of exhaustion.
He got 12 for the strength saving throw.
Okay, you made it.
Okay.
That is the base
he
to get.
gets-
Well, hang on a second. Yes, that's the base to get back up. 12.
And then Maddie's going to do his series of unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Oh, Maddie rolls like crap. Oh, that's +8. Okay. One of them misses. 2 of them will hit. Damage. Uh, 14 damage.
Which one? 1 or 2?
To 1.
Okay. Maddie gets up, stumbling. He's definitely got the wind knocked out of him. He's stumbling a little bit, but he managed to take out a few bugs, but he is just engulfed. It is super hell dive happening on Maddie's face right now.
That looks like all of his. Yep, that looks like all he's got.
Okay. Pico, Argus, Ellie, you're up.
Going after number 5 with my Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Love it.
And I'm going to use a charge this time to see what happens. because I feel an urge.
Okay, what does it do when they have to make a strength saving throw?
I have 2 charges, so with this charge, it's a strength or dex throw. Your choice. DC 15. On a fail, you get an extra D6 bludgeoning, knocked prone, and I can do crit hits by rolling a 19 or a 20.
Okay,
So
beautiful.
yeah, it's strength or dex save.
Okay,
And it can knock you prone.
I will do strength save. What's the DC?
15.
So, yep. They rolled a nat fucking one.
Okay, you down, and can I count that as a crit hit against it?
I will let you re-roll one attack to try to see if you crit. How's that? On a nat one?
Okay, cool. So I get
Basically, you get
like
double
4
advantage,
different
quote
rolls
unquote.
now. Yeah.
And you're critting on a 19 or a 20 against this swarm?
Yeah.
And which one did you hit? 5 or 6?
I'm going after 5.
Okay, that's the bigger of the
So it
two.
has to be on a rolled die, a 19 or a 20 for a crit hit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sending good vibes. Come on, Pico. A lot of goddamn bugs.
So it's looking like. Oh wait, I have another one. Okay, I need to see what all of these dice say. Boppity 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 boop boop bop burp. Okay. So out of all of these, 3 hit.
Okay. Even with your advantage?
Yep. It was a
Okay.
lot of rolls.
Good deal. Give me that
And I got
total
an
damage.
18 on the die, so it didn't work.
Damn. So close.
It was so close. So. And then 3d6s. Okay, so these are pretty gnarly hits.
Bring it.
So 52 damage.
52.
Yeah.
Monstrous fucking damage in this fight. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now,
Also
you
the
knocked.
D6 rampage charge.
If you want to describe, you just killed half of this horde. I'll tell you right now, they had 104. So at 52, you had wiped out half this thing.
I just picture like Pico Janet just being like, okay, I hear you, buddy. Let's see what you do, man. Okay, we're gonna rage, all right, Rax? And all of a sudden, this, like, my eyes turn like a blistery, flaming hot Cheeto fire. And then this giant axe just gets slightly bigger, but with a little bit of a nice orange hue flame surrounding it. And I just lift it up and I go, crunch time, and I go 1, 2, 3, and they're out. Half of them.
Just obliterating bugs left and right. This maniacal chicken giggling as he goes, just ripping,
It's like
tearing
the
till
hammer
it's done.
looks like one of those chicken hammer beaters
God.
that I'm using.
Talk about Rage Force
It's a
1.
meat tenderizer with a dinosaur skull on it.
All right. That is Pico's economy, I believe, right?
Yeah.
All right. Argus and Ellie, you're up. Pico just wiped out half of the giant swarm that was 5. So up to you two.
And you see a flaming hot chicken.
Go ahead, Argus.
Okay, so Iltok will go ahead and attack 6. which
Okay.
is
And it smells like rotisserie chicken.
oh, you bastard! It rolled a 19. That's 3 damage to 6.
Okay.
And since I have the invisible condition, I get advantage on my
Lost you
attack
there for
due to
lost you there for a
Veil
minute,
of the Reaper.
Argus.
When I
You're cutting out. What's up?
myself, I have invisibility to Veil of the Reaper that I cast at the end of the last session. Whenever I land an attack, I gain invisible.
Okay.
So my attack will be at advantage. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on 7 actually, because I believe
Okay.
they're within 120.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're fully engaged with them, like within 30 feet. Everything coming at you.
Yeah, because those are the ones that are on Flynn and Arrow on top of the wagon.
Yes. So no damage to the other one, or do they still take the 3?
The 5. Yeah, the other one's took 3. That was from Spider.
Okay, go for it. This is your Eldritch Blast.
I'm going to use Blast on 7,
On 7?
which will be at advantage because
Because your invisibility.
because of fun thing.
Yep.
Yep. They both hit, which is nice. 18 points of damage from Eldritch Blast on 7.
7? Okay. It is hanging on by a thread. But Errol and Flynn definitely look back at you and just kind of give you this like thank you nod and like big, just in complete unison. They're looking a little rough up on top of the wagon.
Yeah, and then
Fighting at close
due
range
to
is
the
not
fact
their
that I
thing.
actually hit a strike, yeah, I get to go back invisible since I landed another strike.
What ability is this?
This is the spell of Veil of the Reaper.
That's right. Okay.
It's a concentration for 1, which is 10 rounds of combat. I've been
Okay.
keep eye on it
Good deal.
to keep track of that.
Yeah, you haven't gotten hit or anything, so yep,
yeah.
keep it going.
Yep.
All right, is that it for you?
And then, yeah, Iltalk's going to use its bonus action to actually use Ethereal Jump in the Ethereal Plane.
What does that do?
It's just in the astral plane, and it can move on that plane freely.
Okay.
It's what Face Spiders get to do.
That's right.
As
It
their
has
annoying
like it's
bonus
kinetic.
action.
It's kind of like a kinetic jaunt type thing. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Cool. Do me a favor. Check your
Fun
mic
jump
between.
them
Yeah.
is fun.
Beautiful. So all of a sudden, Argus's spider just kind of like
reset it.
disappears into the ethereal, kind of goes, just vanishes if anybody's paying attention. But check your mic before we move forward next round. Ellie, you are up.
Okay, so I just got up, and I'm facing. Who was on top of me? Was it the group that Pico hit?
5 and 6 remain, so it's like it's just a big conglomeration of bugs. So you can go after 5, or you can go after 6.
Okay.
They're both about they're both about the same strength right now.
All right, I'm gonna go after 5, and again, I'm going to use sorry, the blood bolt. How far are they from me?
You're surrounded. It's like there's bugs left and right, so it's like I'll allow you to use your range spells at this distance. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to fire a blood bolt. It goes 90 feet, so.
Yep.
All right.
More than close enough.
So that hits with actually a 23.
Definitely hits.
And they take 7 necrotic damage.
You're going after 5 or 6?
5.
Okay.
And for using that, I get 3 hit points back. Temporary.
That's your action. What are you doing for a bonus? Any movement?
So Maddie is still fighting the other group, right?
Yep, he's about 30, 45 feet ahead of you.
All right, I am going to move in his direction.
Okay. You will take attacks of opportunity from the bugs because you are engaged with 2 swarms.
Oh, there's 2. All right, then I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I don't want to get hit.
Anything for a bonus you want to use?
I really don't have
Okay.
anything that I can do. Go ahead.
That. All right.
Next.
Flynn and Errol engage melee up on top of the bugs that are attacking the wagon. They knock out a chunk of them. That swarm is looking pretty rough. There's barely anything hanging on. Flynn and Errol are looking pretty rough too. But with that, I believe that is everybody. Is everybody gone?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to move over to Crawl real quick. And she is going to continue after Malin.
I actually don't know if Drew and I had our turns this round.
Drew healed you because he moved closer and you attacked. This is the new round.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, let me move
yeah,
this.
me
Let me move
us
this
being
around.
at the top made me confused.
I know. I'm gonna move this. I'm trying to keep track of so much going on right now.
That's fair.
So.
Sorry for splitting the party, but also not really.
So there's that. So I believe that makes more sense now. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Crawl. I'm in my turns now. So it's Crawl, the layer action, and the swarms. So with that, I'm going to have Crawl continue after you. What's your armor class, Malin?
18.
18. These first 2 miss. Swinging widely. And then you realize that it was just a feint. As all of a sudden one of the clashing spears, these like pike-like arms, comes crashing down. And on a 19, she hits for a crit. I rolled another fucking 1.
So
Wait,
I take.
Huzzah!
I
Would it
rolled
be?
the. Yeah, I even rolled the. I rolled the staff of swarming insects, which is the wrong thing. So I'm just gonna add another 3 to this. But basically, on a crit, good fucking lord. That was a. So that'll be 8. Doubles it, and then doubles again. So this will be. You take 16 points on my crit.
Okay.
God damn it.
I am also going to use excuse me, my shield.
Okay.
My protective field. So I can reduce it by a D8 plus 4.
Okay.
Which is a 10.
So you take 5 points of damage off of my crit.
Yay!
Or sorry, 6. 16.
Yeah.
6 points of damage off my crit. Good freaking lord, this creature is not rolling for shit right now.
I got her
you
off
are
her game.
Okay, you are marked now, so I'm going to use a reaction to take another attack at you. That's a 14. So that doesn't fucking hit. Good lord. This thing thought it had you like backed into a corner and it comes crashing down with one of these pikes and you throw up this protective psionic barrier and just glance it off. It strikes at your shoulder and takes a big gouge out of you, but nothing compared to what it thought it was going to get. And it reels back in just a complex combination of rage, and you see a glimmer of fear in this thing's eyes as it puts itself back. Then I'm going to use bonus action to consume a mutagen and combine that with their. Yeah, I'm going to use consume mutagen. I'm going to heal. All of a sudden, you see these vials things start twisting on its shoulders and like injecting more liquid into it, and all of a sudden, some of the wounds on its body start healing.
Okay.
It gets back 16 points of health. Okay. But this thing definitely has you, like, it is doing everything that it can to position itself between you and whatever is behind it. But yeah, like I said, you get a faint glimmer of like this thing thought it had an upper hand here, and all of a sudden you have proven it just so fucking wrong. And that is Crawl's entire turn. I'm going to go with the swarms as they are. Okay, sorry, that was the end of the round. Are you guys continuing to move north?
Yes, I think we
Okay.
are.
You guys continue to push forward. Maddie trying to shove everything back. Smalls trying to doing desperately everything you can to try to get forward there. You guys are able to shove the bugs forward, and you guys get into this round antechamber of this mine. As the lodestone, Maddie is positioning himself and pointing it toward the far eastern wall. You guys have known that you have arrived at your destination. This is where you will be drilling. And with that, I'm going to engage a roll real quick. You still have the southern area blocked off. The northern swarms that are engaged with Maddie do not reinforce. The ones that are attacking the wagon do not reinforce. No, sorry, the ones that are attacking Pico, Argus, and Smalls do not reinforce because those are moving forward. Technically, Quinn, you and Arrow and Flynn are the ones at the wagon leading the back. Moving further into this antechamber, though, has left the southern area open, and all of a sudden, 4 more swarms come attacking at the rear. 2 are going to engage with Quinn and go after the Ox, and 2 are going to combine with swarms. One. There's the 3 swarms. I have these wrong. 2 are going to engage with Quinn, attacking the oxen, and 1 is going to reinforce the swarm on top of the wagon.
All right, let's do this.
Quinn, you now have 100 on top of you. That is, I'm going to put swarm 4 back on the board. And 4 is going to reinforce with 100. Okay. All right. I'm going to move down the line here for the swarms. The 2 with Maddie are going to engage with him again. He has more than 50 against him. So, Quinn, I need you to make a strength saving throw for Maddie. This is going to be a DC of 20 now.
20? Okay. 22. He makes it.
Nice.
Very surprising, but he made it.
With his strength, yeah, you made it. He takes 23 points of piercing slashing damage as the bugs converge onto him, but he is not knocked prone. I don't think he has enough health to stay up, though, right?
He does not. He had 13, so he's down again.
Maddie is down. That is his second point of exhaustion. As he holds onto the lodestone, clutches it to his chest, doing everything that he can to make sure that he stays in a position where you guys know you need to drill. All right. Quinn, Swarm 4 is coming after you. These guys take damage from as soon as they enter your area, right?
Correct.
Okay, so go ahead and give me that real quick. We're going to settle that first before they get after you. So what is the DC for it's a wisdom, right?
Wisdom 16.
16. They fail, so give me the damage.
7, unfortunately.
Okay. I need you to make a strength saving throw. DC on this is going to be an 18.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration. 18. That works.
You make it. You take 13 points of piercing slashing damage, and you are knocked prone and not overwhelmed by the swarm.
All right.
Okay. 5 and 6. 5 and 52. Okay, these guys are. Ellie, you are still up. I'm going to say that they are still continuing after you because of the smell of the blood.
Alrighty.
All right. I need you to make a strength saving throw. DC is 19.
Strength. 12.
How much?
12.
You take 25 points of slashing piercing damage as the bugs overwhelm you. You are knocked prone.
I am down again.
Down again. 2 points of exhaustion to Ellie. That is 5 and 6. Swarm 7 is reinforced. They're going after Flynn. They're going to make their save. They are. Hang on a second. Or, hang on, let me go back to their character sheet. Strength saving throw. They fail. Okay. That is 16 points of damage to Errol and Flynn, and they are knocked prone and overwhelmed by the swarm that is on top of them. They are looking real rough. All right. And with that, that is all the swarms. I need everybody to post your current HP values to the chat. Okay. Any picos?
Unless the spider doesn't really matter since it's on a different plane of existence at the moment.
Yeah, spider doesn't matter right now.
Okay, then ignore the 27.
Okay. Pico, what's your HP?
I sent it, but it's not letting me send.
Just tell me what
It's
it is.
84, but
84? Okay, you're at the top then. All right. Urgus, I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's something I'm good at. Is it poison?
It is not considered poison. This is piercing damage. It's an insect swarm.
Okay, 19.
You make it. So half of this. 17 points of damage. You take 8. The swarm moves itself off of Ellie and moves over to you. Or sorry, off of Maddie and moves it over to you. All right. With that, we are at the halfway point. I want to say we go ahead and take our break here now. Let's break for 10 minutes. You guys think about your moves and your turns, but we're going to come back and it'll be you guys'. You guys have made it to the drill point. You guys have got the northern area. They're not being reinforced in the northern area. Seems like you kind of control this space, but they are still coming in at the south and now have overwhelmed the wagon that you guys left a little bit open. Maddie is completely down and overwhelmed on the northern side by a shit ton of 2 swarms. You guys still have a little bit swarming Pico, Argus, and Smalls, the central area, but they are now coming at the rear as well. So if you're thinking about what you want to do, let's come back in 10 minutes. It is 8:08 my time. Let's come back just before 8:20 my time.
Understood.
Cool?
Check.
I do have a reaction when we get back.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Be thinking about everything. It's not over.
Yeah.
See everybody in 10 minutes.
I keep forgetting my reactions because it's an automatic hit instead of a roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, they hit me, so my visibility doesn't matter. However, I have Hellish Rebuke, which is 46 fire damage.
I also have Hellish
Yeah.
I never use spells.
Next time she hits you, instead of using Psionic Barrier, you're just going to light her ass up. Oh, God. I fucked up and created a monster. What have I done, guys? It's not even Monday yet. We're already plotting world demise. Also, is the headset better?
Talk in a full sentence.
Trying to talk in a full sentence? That means I had to conjure an entire sentence worth of words. That's too much work.
Yes, much better.
I don't know how many actual different words I used to make the sentence. It didn't feel like enough. It was long enough to get the point across, so I guess it matters. It's very fun doing fun things with my character. Just like I heard that I don't have to suffer getting covered in bronze. Or getting a cube in my chest.
Can you guys hear me crunching over here?
I don't hear you crunching. Can you hear me
No
perfectly fine though
problem.
instead now?
Yeah, I hear you now. Sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it just needs my headset to reset. Why are you in Bluetooth mode?
You're also
What?
talking kind of fast. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry, are you
Southern?
I'm sorry. Are you Southern?
What do you mean?
The only person who's ever insulted
The
echo
only
from
person who's ever
fast was
insulted me
my
for talking
grandfather
fast
in
was my
Tennessee.
grandfather in Tennessee.
And he said, "Y'all Californians need to
And he said,
slow
"Y'all
down."
Californians need to slow down."
Dude, I'm Mexican. Everything that I say is really fast. But like you're talking faster through the headset than you are in actual like real life. It's sped up. You sound like you're a Nightcore song. Okay?
So you're saying I should go shoot a bunch of termites?
So you're saying I should go shoot a bunch of termites
Kill
or
the
the
squids,
octopus?
right?
Yeah, kill the squids, right?
Yeah, you
The
might
squids
have
are
to
the
reset it again. It's like you talk normally.
Damn you,
here,
technology.
and then
There's
in
a bit of an
here.
echo.
Yeah, that's because we're in the same room.
True.
But it's like when you're in here, you're talking like you just took like a bunch of Adderall.
Taking Adderall
I'm sure it would calm you down.
Me too. Adderall. I hate how it makes me feel though. I feel dead. I feel dead.
That did not help at all. Maybe you need to charge your headset a little bit.
I tried to think of what Adderall would
It's
do.
like an 80%. I was pretty much on it as a kid. So
Okay, yeah, I mean that's fair.
All right.
There you are.
better.
With a very big what's the word?
Delay.
Yes. Thank you. Like the one in my brain.
Is everybody back?
I'm back.
John. Heard
Here.
Malin. I've heard Argus. Heard Smalls. Ellie. Drew. Pico.
It's everyone.
Just
Mom?
waiting to hear from Ellie, Drew, and Pico if they're back.
I'm here.
Ellie's here.
I'm here.
Drew and Pico here. All right.
Still technically on my break, but I'm here.
I can take a couple more minutes if you guys want. Just want to see if you guys want to get back into it.
I'm fine. We could kick it off.
All right. Let's dive back into it then. Insect Swarm hits Argus. Just away from Maddie, who is down in the front, holding onto the lodestone dearly, so that way you guys know the drill point. With that, all the swarms attack. You guys are being attacked from the south. You guys decide where you want to go. With that, let's move into it. Crawl has attacked Malin. Did dog shit on her rolls, even on a nat 20. Pisses me off so much. Malin and Drew, you're up.
Actually, I would like to use my reaction from getting attacked.
Okay. Argus, let's go.
Maybe because I'm going to lose my invisibility anyways. Instead of rolling, I'm just going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
For 46. They make a Dex 13 for half.
Dex 13 for half. They're not that dexterous. Let's see. They rolled an 18.
It is fire damage.
This is
They
true.
pass,
So
8.
Is this the first fire damage you guys have done?
It was total 16. It is no. I used Pyro Convergence in the very beginning.
That's true. I think I forgot about that.
Swarm Melt.
He did also use Fireball in the last one.
Did we?
And my Eldritch Blast also does fire.
Okay.
When on the first strike for 3.
Okay. I have completely screwed up then since we did this because technically these guys were supposed to be vulnerable to fire. So forgive me. I'm going to retrospect and I'm going to go ahead and give you full damage on this thing.
So that would be 16 points of damage for that.
Okay. Right. And which one are you going after? 5 or 6?
It was the first one that would hit.
So
that'd be 5 then.
Okay. And how much damage was it?
It was 16 points of fire damage.
Okay. Nice. Things looking pretty rough. With that. All right. With that, let's jump over to Malin and Drew. Argus, that's your reaction for fire. Malin and Drew, what are you guys doing against Crawl?
I am going to laugh a little and then attack her more. And
okay.
Can I? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep attacking her. I'm.
If you got flavor, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action for Hungering Blade.
Okay.
which imbues my weapon with necrotic damage.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be a flat 4 that gets added to it. But there's no like she doesn't get to make any rolls or anything. It's just when I hit a creature with an attack for the first time on a turn, they take necrotic damage equal to my spellcasting ability modifier, which is a 4.
Okay.
And then I get that back in temporary hit points.
Okay, so you get yourself 2 every time that you hit with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember temporary hit points can't go any higher than what they are. They don't stack.
Mhm.
So, okay, let's go. Hungering Blade.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hit that hits for a dirty 20.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and roll my second one now too. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oof.
Okay. Not a problem. So for the one that I do hit, that's 9 plus the poison and the ice. 12. And then I'm going to add on a psionic strike. For 12. That's 24. 25, 26, 28 total damage.
28 total damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Woof.
And then 4 of that is the necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then I get those 4 as temporary.
Nice. Okay.
And I think that is it. I did both actions and a bonus action. Yeah, that's it for now.
All right. Just you eviscerate most of the health that she got back from that compound that she used to heal herself is just torn away as you continue to just carve into her, gaining ground, pushing her back further and further as this onslaught of yours against her, as if you're propelled by some sense of fucked up duty, and you are just moving her and controlling this fight left and right. Drew, you're up.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna follow Malon's lead and attack her as well. So I will attack with the Burial Blade. That's a 22 to hit,
Hits.
and that is 11 points of damage. And then for my bonus action, I can finally do this because I'm not concentrating on keeping the bear. I'm going to cast, if I can find it, I'm going to cast Culling Sickle. Um, oh shoot, I forgot to look this up because I don't know what to roll to hit. It's a ranged spell attack, so I will just use.
Yeah, just use whatever your other range spell attacks are. I think we had talked about that one, but I forgot to look it up as well.
All of my ranged spells are. Oh no, there we go. That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
And then it is 2d8 necrotic.
Woof. Damn.
So that is 10 points
Okay.
of necrotic damage.
Give me the total damage when you're all said and done here.
It's 10.
10 for everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Culling Sickle.
Okay.
And then however much for my attack. Forget how much that was.
How much was it? 21 to hit. It looks like 11 damage for the Burial Blade.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's action and bonus action, right?
Yep.
Right.
And the Culling Sickle lasts for a minute.
Okay. Solid.
Yep, and that's it.
All right. You guys are just punishing poor Coral in this man fucking antechamber. All right. Quinn, I'm gonna let you go first. You've already used your Spirit Guardians against Swarm 4 that's coming at you. Before Maddie goes, I'll move him down to the bottom of the initiative order in case anybody pops him back up.
Sounds good. So I have one swarm on me and then one swarm on Errol and Finn, right?
Yes. Swarm 4 is on you. Swarm 7 is on Errol and Flynn.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna, as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use Spiritual Weapon. It hits with 16.
Yep.
It does 11 damage.
Nice. Okay.
On me. Damn. I'm going to go ahead and use Guiding Bolt. Its range, is that gonna go at disadvantage?
Yes, because you're too close. Well,
Okay.
you're attacking swarms here. I allowed Ellie to use her blood bolt, so I'm going to say no. You can allow. I'll allow this. You're
Okay.
attacking kind of one off in the distance.
Okay, then yeah. Actually, this does equal amount. Okay, I'm gonna use Lightning Lure. Actually, Sacred Flame. It does radiant damage, but it looks like fire.
Okay.
A dex save of 16.
16. They make it with a 19.
Make it with 19. Okay. All right, then it just misses entirely.
Okay.
And
That is
that's
action, bonus action. It's economy, right?
Yep, that's economy.
Okay. Pico, Argus, Ellie, Smalls. You guys are up with a central group. Go for it.
Go,
So for
Pico, go.
Pico, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going. I know it's me.
Say it, Miss Pico.
Well, I just need to keep doing some damage. It's like I'm. Can anyone else heal? It's because if not, I have a way to. It's just I have to drop my rage in order to do it. I think. Wait,
I
no,
couldn't
I
heal.
don't
You got
have it. Oh wait, I have Spare the Dying, but I have to be
You have to
like.
go touch them, and that is a spell.
Okay, so I can't just touch while in rage. I have to drop it in order to do Spare the Dying.
Technically, yes, but I believe you have something from your subclass that allows you to. That's technically not a spell; it's an ability.
The cantrip, it says.
Mm. Okay. You have your. Where's it at?
I'm looking.
You have your healing light.
Oh, there
under
it
your-
is. Yeah,
under
it's
your
not
bonus
the.
actions.
Yes, I have that one.
Done helping.
I'm
Teasing. But that is considered basically that's considered an ability, not a spell. So you can use that while
okay,
raging.
so I can do that while raging. Awesome.
Yeah.
So isn't well, no, Maddie's at the very front. I can't reach him that way.
about 30 feet
Ellie
from
is
you,
right
so-
next to me.
Yeah, you'd have to disengage from the
Oh,
swarm,
it says
take
with
some attacks.
I have to see within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, so I think it has a range. So you can hit Maddie or you can hit Ellie. It's up to you.
And I'm gonna make sure Ellie's up first. So I'm gonna. Well, we need to make sure. This is hard.
Ellie can heal as well.
Because we need to get Maddie up, but that's what I was wondering. But I don't think you can do anything. yet. It'd have to be
Well,
next round. After I get you up.
They can move. Like I say, if you bring them up before their turn, I'll allow them to go.
Okay, getting Ellie up. And
That's-
you will get two health back.
better than 0. Thank you.
That's your second point of exhaustion there, Ellie.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that it for Pico?
Yes. Well, no, that's a bonus. So
That's just your bonus.
I'm
yeah.
going to go after. Gonna use my one hit then with my kick and spurs. It's number 6. That's lower, right?
Remember, as your action, you can attack twice.
You're right. But it's number 6 that's still up, right?
5 and 6 are still up. You guys haven't done any damage to them yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought number 5, half of them were gone.
Oh, they are. Yeah, Argus did some damage with his stuff and with his.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
they've
I'll
taken some
finish
damage.
up number 5.
Okay. It's like they're not low, but they're weaker than 6. Go for it.
So I got it resets all the way to the top. I got 12 and 17, so it's above 10 still. So, okay. So 12
12 damage
total.
to 5.
Yeah,
Okay. It's looking real rough, but it's still up.
and that's all I can do.
All right. Argus, Ellie
Ellie's up now.
Smalls. Argus, Ellie Smalls. Which one wants to go?
Smalls can go. That's fine.
Ooh. You haven't fully engaged with 5 and 6 yet, so if you want to move past them to get to Maddie, you can, or you can go in 5 and 6 and fight them with Argus and Ellie.
If I move past them, are they getting an opportunity attack?
You haven't engaged with them yet, so I can say you could move through them or around them.
I leave that to Argus and Argus Ellie Pico then. Do you guys
Okay.
want me to engage or do you want me
Maddie.
to pass?
Go to Maddie. We can deal with this.
Okay. So Smalls will continue to move forward and help Maddie.
Okay. Swarms 1 and 2. There's a shitload of them here just swarming over Maddie's unconscious body.
All right. So let's go after. Doesn't really matter. Suppose 10, right? Meets it, beats it.
10 meets it, beats it.
All right. So this first attack. Wow. This is not shaping up great. Stones. Nope. And we'll do that. So it's 9. There's another 7. And I'm going to use my Bloodbone. Wow. Talk about low ass dice. 9, 18 points.
18 to 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And then go ahead and attack again here. That one definitely hits. That's an 18. That is 13 points on that one. And I don't think that I can do anything more.
Okay.
Damn it.
13. Another 13 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. You take a big chunk out of Swarm 1, but there is a lot of them still, and they are just converging on you. Fresh meat.
Okay. I'm going to slice one more Bloodbone. Thank God the small rolls continued because I didn't take a whole lot of damage for the Bloodbone.
All right.
But I'll start taking the focus off of Maddie.
All right. Maddie's on the ground. Smalls jumps into the fray, stands over Maddie, and is just like straddling over his body, keeping everything off him as much as possible. Maddie just gives a little weak thumbs up as he's holding onto the lodestone right there at that position. All right. Argus, you're up.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and Spider's going to use this bonus action to come back to the physical plane and attack 5.
Okay.
It only gets to do the Oogie Boogie once. You goddamn Spider, I need you to roll like 1 higher and be epic. So that's 7 to that swarm.
7. Okay, it is barely hanging on.
Yes. Is the swarm attacking our tag-along crew mercenaries, Arrow and Flint?
Yes,
He's
7
still
is
alive as well.
7 is still, yeah, they are still fully engaged with a growing swarm of 7.
I'll go ahead and Eldritch Blast at those 2 again.
Okay.
Okay, so one of those hits. That's cool. 3 force damage, and then 3 that's fire. Vulnerability doubles, all right?
Yep.
So that's 9 total.
9 to 7.
Yes.
All right. Decent chunk out of them, but they are still fully engaged. Is that it for Argus?
That's my economy because I don't plan on moving.
All right. Quinn, I'm going to need a death saving throw
That's
for
it.
Maddie as he is still down.
Got it.
Don't I get to go before Maddie?
Yeah, you got popped up. That's true. So sorry, Ellie, go ahead. But still give me that death saving throw, Quinn, unless, Ellie, you're going to pop him back up.
Okay, so how far is he from me? Not that far, right?
30 feet, give or take. 30, 45
Okay,
feet.
so I am in winter, so I'm going to face step over to him 30 feet.
Okay.
And the anything below me that sees me within 5 feet has to make a is it a wisdom? Oh, I was just there. Where'd that go? A saving throw or be scared.
Or be frightened. Okay. What's the,
Frightened.
what's the DC on that? What's the saving throw on that?
There's a bonus action, teleport. Oh, sorry.
Should be wisdom, and then it should be like whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah. Winter. Yes. Dadgummit. Reach an additional effect. The DC equals 8 plus your proficiency or blah blah blah.
What is your spellcasting? Easiest way to do that is just look at that. So your spellcasting modifier is what? That is 17, I believe, for sorcerer, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it'll just be a DC Wisdom 17. These guys do not have great wisdom. 1 makes it with a 19, and that is 1, and then 2. This one fails with a 2. So I'm going to say that the larger of the hordes saves because it's just bigger, better chance to save. But the smaller the swarm, 1 moves away, so it is frightened. So it cannot engage with you. Or what does frightened do?
Yeah, they're frightened, so they move away.
They have to move away from you?
I don't think so. Frightened condition means they can't move closer to you and they attack at disadvantage.
Yeah. Thank you.
So since I'm going to say that you're protecting Maddie, that so here's what I'm going to do. Do you want to use your effect to protect Maddie or yourself? Because you're standing over Maddie.
I will. Well, I was going to heal Maddie, so.
Okay. So this will protect you then if you're going to heal Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to cure wounds.
Okay.
So, 6. He's up for 6. It's only 6, but he's up.
Okay. Maddie pops back up for 6. That is his second point of exhaustion.
That would be his third.
Is that his third?
Yeah.
No, he only went down twice.
He went down twice.
Because I thought he got his second one when Ellie got her second one.
No, they've both been taken down twice.
Okay.
So, but he's been popped up. This is his third time coming back up. So if he goes down again, that'll be his third. Same with you, Ellie.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, I'm gonna say
So,
fear.
I think I'm done because that was my action and bonus action.
All right. Then that is everybody. We don't need a death saving throw for Maddie, but he's back up before the end of the turn. So Quinn, what's Maddie gonna do? He's back up with 6
Alright.
HP and 2 points of exhaustion.
All right, he's going to. Yeah. Okay. Um, he's gonna do his double attack.
His speed is halved and he has disadvantage on ability checks, but everything else is good so far.
Yep. So he's going to 7. Both attacks hit.
Nice. He's going after 1 or 2.
He's going after 2.
Okay. The bigger of the 2.
So he's hitting it for 17.
17 hits. 17 damage or 17 to hit?
17 damage.
Okay.
Both of them hit.
Nice.
And then he said movement's halved, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use That's so many abilities. Spells. There we go. I'm gonna use Misty Step
Okay.
to get further away from the swarms. So
Okay. You can Misty Step kind of between the 2 groups, so that way that there's nothing directly attacking him.
yes, that is the goal.
Okay.
Just trying to see how many times he can use it, but I'm not finding that. Okay. But he uses Misty Step to get away as his bonus action, and that'll be it.
All right. So I'm going to update the positions here real quick. I'm going to say Ellie and Smalls, you guys have moved north. Swarm 1 and 2. Okay, I think I have this correct now. So we have Ellie and Smalls engaged with Swarm 1 and 2. Maddie has Misty stepped away. He is not engaged. He is kind of positioning himself between north and central. And then Pico and Argus, you are engaged with the central swarms of 5 and 6. Quinn, you're at the wagon, still fighting 4. And Flynn and Arrow on top of the wagon still fighting swarm 7. Oop, why do I have that up at the top? There we go. All right. Any questions about where anybody stands? All right. With that, I'm going to move to Crawl. She's going to continue after Malin. All right. With that, I have a couple other things that she gets to do now. Yep. Her damage increases. Exposure. Okay. Missionary attack. All right. So this is a reaction. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Drew and Malin, I need you guys to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 15 on this.
Is this for being frightened by chance?
It is not. This is called maddening fumes. Her skin begins to emit these noxious fumes as the more vials begin to pour into her body, and she unleashes this miasma that begins to attack your senses, your sense of smell, your sense of sight, all of your senses.
Okay. I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
I got a 19.
14.
Nice, you saved. 14?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Malin, you fail. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against this target until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
As your senses have been dulled.
Gotcha.
Drew, you're unaffected. So that's the reaction. No, that was the bonus action. Sorry. And then I'm going to continue after Malin. Harder. God, she is rolled so terrible. Malin, your armor class is what, like 18?
Yeah, it's 18.
She rolled a 12 and a 14 on both of those attacks. I'm going to continue with the Mark of the Heretic bonus or reaction. Try and get one of these in. And she misses again on another fucking 14. My god. This is the worst barbarian ever.
I caught her off
Noxious
guard.
gas. It means
Does
this
Barbarian
noxious
have Reckless?
fume and pheromone begins to. She does, but I'm not exactly willing to give that up right now. So,
That's fair.
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use it. I'll do advantage on all these, and Malin, that'll cancel out your disadvantage, and Drew, you'll have advantage on attacks against the next round.
Okay.
That's a fucking 3. That's another 3.
Oh, Marshall.
Hey, there's a 12. What are these fucking hits? I'm gonna roll another goddamn 1 of this damage though. Watch.
Oh.
A 1.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Oh god, and she gets an additional 2. Additional 4 from the stacking as she continues. Basically, the longer she goes, the more damage she does. But that's 12 damage to you as she finally gets one of these attacks in on you.
You said 12?
Yes.
Okay. And then I also do 3 damage back to her in hellish rebuke.
Boom,
Which
3
does
damage.
set her on fire, I think.
It's
Hellish
fire
flames.
damage, which she is weak to, so she's gonna take 6 damage from that.
She gets a dex save.
Oh yeah, she can make a dex save.
Oh, okay. I
To see
already
if she
did the
takes half or
damage.
not.
Yeah, let me see here. A dex save. She does have
Has
good
to be to
dex.
16.
She does it at 22.
Okay,
give
so
her
then
3
it's
hit points
halved.
back.
She just
Okay.
takes the 3.
All right. Okay, worst barbarian ever gets one measly attack in, and everything else fails miserably, as Malin is just controlling this fucking battlefield. So Malin, you're rolling straight because she rolled recklessly, and Drew, you have advantage on all attacks moving forward. So
Okay.
that's crawl. With that, I'm gonna attack with the swarms now. Smalls, you came in swinging, so all of these guys are gonna come at you. I need you to make a strength saving throw. That is a 60. Sorry, that is 160. DC is going to be 18 on this.
For a strength saving throw.
Yep. Should be too hard for you, I imagine.
Just a second. Oh my god. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Did you roll garbage?
Yeah.
All right, the barbarians are not having a good night tonight. You take
I hit the
45 points.
Wrong button.
Oh, you hit the wrong button?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did the normal. I did a normal strength throw, not a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Still garbage. Fuck.
Still 45 points of piercing slashing damage as they come at you. You are raging, so you can still have this.
All right, so that would make it
22.
And I'm going to use
23, sorry.
23, and I'm going to use a Stone's Endurance to reduce that.
This fucking beefy boy. All right.
Oh, great. So it brings it down to 20. Woohoo! At a 12, I'm rolling like garbage. I'm rolling like crawl.
The barbarians are not having a good night. 1 and 2 go after Smalls. You did not make the strength saving throw, so you are now prone. You can make a strength saving throw to try to get back up next round because you're not down, and then use your half your movement to get back up, or attacking at disadvantage. All right. Quinn, we already did your. Did we do your Spirit Guardians this round yet?
Yeah, it was the first thing we did in this round.
Okay,
Oh.
so 4 is coming after you then. I need you to make a strength saving throw. There's over 50. DC on this is 13.
Saving throw. Oh, that's a 5.
You are swarmed and overwhelmed. You take a full 19 points of damage. Make your saving throw to try to maintain your spells. You are prone at this point, as you are overwhelmed.
Okay, I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
As soon as I find it. DC 16 save.
16 dex.
Dex, yeah.
Okay. You get a And it doesn't matter because they rolled a fucking 9. So 11.
All right. So they're gonna take 14 fire damage.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. I did not make the strength save, so I am.
Yep.
I
You
am
take
hurting.
full damage and you are prone.
Okay.
Okay. That is Swarm 4, 5, and 6 are going to continue after Argus. All right. Argus, I need you to make a strength saving throw. This is only a DC of 12.
Well, I rolled a 2, and I have a 0 for my strength mod, so
That is unfortunate. So you take a full 16 points of damage, and you are overwhelmed as you're knocked prone as the swarm overtakes you.
not yet.
Still up?
Still up.
Okay. Swarm 7 is going to come
5
continue.
HP, but I'm still here.
Swarm 7 does not have enough to overwhelm them, so they're going to go after them. That's 7 points of damage to Errol and Flynn. They are looking real bad, guys. All right. That appears to be everything. Everybody who has the lowest HP right now, I'm assuming that is either. So I'll tell you right now, Errol and Flynn have 9 points of HP. Argus, I think you were the
I'm
lowest.
below that. I got 5.
You got 5.
I have 5.
Is Maddie's still down, or did you pop him back up?
Maddie got
popped
a-
back up.
So between
He's
Maddie,
six.
He's got
He got up
6.
with 6.
so
Ellie
Argus,
has
you still
2.
okay? Ellie, you have the lowest HP. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so
Unfortunately,
who's attacking me?
the swarm. This is the
Okay.
layer action.
Oh, the swarm. Okay. Because I was
Yeah.
like, there's a group that's frightened of me till the end of my next turn.
This is the layer action. Whoever has the lowest HP at the beginning of every round, the swarm goes after, sensing like an easy meal.
Yes.
So,
So
even
what-
if you make the dexterity saving throw, there's no way that I can roll just 1 damage. I'm gonna do it, but we'll see.
So I'm rolling what now?
A dexterity saving throw, or sorry, a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yes.
And that
the
is.
DC is 12.
I made it. 12.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's no way that I can roll just a 1. It's 29 damage. You take 14 points of damage.
Okay, so Ellie is down again. Skip to Maloo.
Is that your third one?
That is my third one.
Okay. I want you to make a note of this. We're going to have to roll on the permanent injury table later,
Okay.
if you all survive.
Yeah.
All right. That is the swarms. That is the layer action. That is crawl. We are up at the top of the action now. So with that, Malin, Drew, you're up. Going after crawl.
I am going to use my bonus action to get 1 psionic energy die back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my crawl claws and immediately use that for the psionic strike as well.
Okay.
It has to be a 16 to hit, right?
16 is our armor class, yes.
Okay. So the first one misses. Oh, so does the second one. Ah, I actually missed both attacks.
Okay.
In which case, I will not be using the psionic energy die. I think that is all that I can do because I did the bonus action. And yeah. I missed
That's right.
both attacks. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. That's your action, your bonus. Drew, you're up. You are attacking at advantage for all of this too during this round.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a 24. 9 points of damage. And then, how long is a minute in combat? Like, how many rounds is that?
Every round is 6 seconds, so be 10 rounds.
Okay. Cool. Let me find. Okay, it's a 26 to hit. And 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Give me the total damage after everything is said and done. I think that's you're up to 21, right?
It was 9 points for the burial blade, and then 12 points for the culling sickle.
Okay. Yep, you're 21.
Yep.
Okay. That's your action, right? Any
Yep.
bonuses?
Culling sickle is the bonus action.
Okay. She is. All of a sudden, you come around the corner as like Malin misses her, like whiffs both of her attacks, but you come over the top and just come straight at Crawl and nail 2 solid strikes. And she is hanging on by a thread. 2 of her these lance-like appendages have been just ripped off. She is trying to stammer up and stay black on her feet, but still trying to position herself between you guys and the baby. But she is still up.
Okay. Can I make like a perception check, or would that count as an action since we're in combat? Or investigation?
I would at least call it a bonus action if we're in combat.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for you two. All right, let's go with Maddie and Quinn. So Maddie, go first. He is
All right.
he is away from. Oh, why did it move that one? Let me delete this. So sorry. Go ahead and
Okay. He's gonna go ahead and use Eldritch Blast. I think he gets 2 of them, but I can't find that.
he does. It's based on his level. He has 2, same as Argus.
Okay, cool. Then he's gonna Eldritch Blast the ones that are close, like near Pico and Ellie and them.
Okay, going after 5 and 6.
Going after 5 and 6, so we'll go after
So-
5.
Okay, that's the weakest one.
Okay. 1 hits. No, both hit. Okay. And the damage. Sorry, I have to keep flipping back between screens. D10. He does 13 points of damage to it.
On the money. Swarm 5 is gone.
Thank goodness. And that is action. Doesn't look like he has a bonus action that he can use right now. Okay. That is it for him.
All right, then you're up, Quinn.
Okay, sounds good. Since they're starting, the Spirit Guardian should hit because we're starting the round in it.
Mhm.
So Wisdom 16.
16. That is a 6. They definitely do not make it.
Okay, they take 16 points of radiant damage.
That is group 4, right? Yep. Oof, okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action for my sword. Close. That's gonna hit for. Oh, that's sad. 5 damage.
Still going after
for
4.
group 4.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm gonna use too far away. Close. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use Summer Winds. Again in the direction of Errol and Flynn.
Okay.
It's a con 16 for the bugs that are on them.
They don't make it.
Okay. Well, they'll take 3 damage, and Errol and Flynn will heal for 3 damage.
Errol and Flynn are healing for 3. How much damage did you do?
3 to the bugs.
3 to the bugs? Okay. That is Swarm 7. Yep. Okay.
All right. That's economy.
Okay. You only healed Errol and Flynn with that spell?
I
'Cause
don't
you're
think there's
freezing.
anyone else back
There's
there.
nobody else. Yeah, everybody else is engaged at the front. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Quinn is done. Let's move on to Elian Smalls.
Okay. Smalls can just keep attacking.
Okay.
But right there, he was being overrun by bugs, so he
Yep,
was originally attacking.
you need to make the strength saving throw to stand back up. Otherwise, you're attacking, you get disadvantage.
All right. What is the
15 right now.
fuck? Hey. I guess I'm attacking at disadvantage.
Okay. You can reckless, but they'll get advantage against you.
Yeah, nope. Let's see here. First throws a 25, second throws a 27, so I hit on the first one.
Okay. Give me that damage.
And 16 plus 9, so 25 points against group 1.
Nice. Okay.
Keep in mind, while he's laying down, he's pissed.
Yeah. Just like tearing him apart with your bare hands.
And attack. There we go. 17 and 10. So I still hit.
Still hit with the 10.
This time we are looking at 14 points of damage. How much is left on them?
A good, not a ton, but they're definitely looking pretty rough. They're still in it. You said 14 on that?
Yep. And I'm just if I use this blood boon or not. So let's go ahead and use that.
Yep.
Of course. And I get
These were
3
two big
more
groups, like 100 plus in these groups. So.
Okay, so that one was all told. That second one was all told 17.
Okay, so another 2 damage from the or 3 damage from the attack.
Correct.
Plus the attack. Okay, so.
From the blood boon.
Okay. All right. It's still in there. Barely. Comparatively, at least.
Okay.
Is that it for Smalls?
Well, I can't attempt to stand back up, correct?
You're still prone. You didn't make the strength saving throw.
Yep. So I'm gonna just cut one more blood boon, and yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Ellie, you're up.
Okay, death saving throw.
Yep.
I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, where didn't it go? Stop that. Why won't it roll?
You're just rolling a d20.
No, it usually.
Just roll a d20. You're looking for an 11 or higher.
Nope, that was a fail.
All right, one
Got
failure
a
on
4.
Ellie. As the bugs continue to just like crawl all over you, you are being slowly consumed.
Gross.
All right, Maddie is already gone. Quinn is already gone. Pico, Argus, you're up.
That's attack number 6. I'm just gonna do my regular Rex without it being all fancy schmancy.
Okay.
Sixteen, 17. For 14 points total, plus I'm going to do a Cloud Strike special, DC 14, if you can do that for me.
Okay. What is it, a con or wisdom?
Wisdom saving.
They do not make it. They have nothing for wisdoms. They're 13, they fail.
So 17 total damage to number 6, and it says I become invisible until the start of the next turn.
Yep. So if you want to use it to get advantage on your next attack, you can do that.
Yep,
can stay
going invisible. Gonna I'm gonna move back since I'm a bit invisible and see if I can. It's hard because Ellie has 5 exhaust, right? And if she's up again one more
has-
time and
she has 3.
downed.
3.
Oh,
3 is
okay.
3.
Oh, I was like, she has 5 now. I'm gonna go
Maddie
over
has
and
2,
gonna
and Ellie has 3.
help up Ellie.
Okay.
And it'll get me out of my invisibility, but I'm at least moved away a bit.
Okay. That's going to put you engaging with swarms 1 and 2 then with
Yep.
Smalls and Ellie.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over and help Argus. I'm gonna go, hey Argus, you got this. I'm just gonna go to swarm 1 and 2 and make sure that they're not getting bombarded.
Okay. So you're helping up Ellie. What do you give Ellie for a healing?
And with that, sorry, getting 3 health for Ellie.
All right. Ellie, you're back up with 3.
All right. Woohoo! Thank you.
Leave.
All right. Is that everything for Pico?
That's it. He just says leave.
Pico runs off and helps Ellie. Then Argus, you're up. You were the last one with a swarm 6.
Yes, they're also on top of me, correct?
Yep.
I failed the strength save.
You did. You're prone. So you're
Okay,
attacking
that's
at
cool.
disadvantage unless you make the strength saving throw to get back up. And it is currently a DC of 10.
No, actually, it's much better for me to be on the floor, ironically. It means I hurt less people. I'm going to cast Burning Hand straight up.
Okay.
Plus, it's only you over
'Cause
there.
it's a
Pico
field if they're
left
on
you.
top of me.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Just wildly throwing out flames.
They get a dex 13.
Dex 13? Okay, they do have a +2 to dex.
Yeah.
That is a 2. So even with the +2, no, that ain't fucking helping. Good lord.
So it gets better. I rolled 3 1s for the damage, but it's fire, so it's 6.
6 damage to swarm 6 then?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll have the spider go ahead and attack the
3
swarm now that the
ones.
fire's
That's
over.
insane.
There's so many bad rolls in this
Yeah,
fight.
that was
It is
so
so
brutal.
bad.
Cool. Spider hits. Spider rolls a max 10.
10?
None of them are going to be alive enough to worry about the paralytic issue. Yeah, it rolled a 10.
19. Okay, it's still up.
And then it's a bonus action thing and poof into the astral plane.
Okay, just disappears. Like those of you just paying attention, like his spider is just like phasing in and out and like just reappearing at random spots and just going after these other bugs. Pretty incredible.
And then he just blinks, just like the spider. It's like, what in the world?
Is that it for Argus?
Yeah, that's my economy. I'd rather just stay on the floor where I don't have to burn any allies by accident.
All right, Flynn and Errol do their best with Swarm 7. They are pretty neck and neck. The Swarm's looking real bad, but Errol and Flynn are looking real bad too. And with that, I think everybody is gone, correct?
I
All right.
think so.
Yep.
We're going to settle something real quick. Crawl, Malin, and Drew. So I'm going to roll something. Basically, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity here. I'm going to roll a d20, and both of you get to roll a d20. If you have anything that you want to use to try to claim like advantage in this roll, do so, because Crawl has hardly anything left. She is hanging on by a thread. You have number her 2 to 1, and she has been rolling like dog shit. So I want to see if we can kind of end this in a more climactic fashion. So, what do you want to do here to try to add flavor to this to get advantage on this roll? And I'm going to roll, and I'm going to set the DC here. You guys are going to have to beat a 17. This is just going to be a flat D20 roll if you want to do it that way.
Because I've used the Hunter of Hunters on her, would that give me and then also because I was told to by my king, would that give me advantage?
I want you to tell me whether or not you're enjoying this.
Oh, I am. I'm having a blast.
Is Malin
Yes.
enjoying being told what to do?
She is enjoying the feeling of knowing that she's doing well.
I'll give you advantage. Drew.
I've got nothing. I'm doing what I was trained to do. I'm fighting bugs.
Okay.
The power of good girl.
Then in that case, I want Drew, you just rolling a straight d20. Malin, you're rolling a d20 at advantage.
Okay, it's a 17.
Beats it. Drew, let's see if you beat it by any more.
No, I got a 4.
All right. Malin, you engage with Crawl. I want you to give me what you do to end this.
Ooh,
You are fully engaged with a member of your hive, a renegade member of your hive, someone who ran away, someone who stole a queen larvae, was attempting to, in what appears to be, start a hive of their own under a new queen in this new place. How does it make you feel, and what do you do to punish such a treachery?
it's gonna be like an anger of like, how could you fail us so horribly? And then she's going to use Dissonant Whispers, which she gets from her earworm. I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
But I essentially, she's just gonna start hearing Traitor, like how I did whenever I would go back to the hive. Like just everybody all in unison repeating after themselves, calling her a traitor.
Hundreds of thousands of voices shouting in unison, "Traitor!"
Yeah. And then I am going to also use my Crawl Claw, like towards the end, to kind of like essentially slit her throat with it, as I tell her that traitors do not get to live. I make sure of it.
Just before you slit her throat, she slips one last word in. She directs it directly at you. Slave. As the life force just drains from her open wound, and the broken, corrupted carcass of her flesh falls to the ground. All of you throughout this mine hear a collective screech, this all of these bugs begin chittering and scratching and going insanely wild and lashing out, not only at themselves, but at you, and they all begin darting and moving in all directions, and then they all make a beeline as if moving in a complete swarming unison towards that eastern chamber. Everybody that is engaged in the northern chamber, you all get to make an attack of opportunity against the swarms that you are currently attacking. So Ellie, Smalls, Pico, you get to make an opportunity attack, a single attack against those swarms, 1 and 2. Maddie can make. Maddie does not get to make an opportunity attack because they're not passing by him. Quinn, you can make an opportunity attack against 4. Argus is to make an opportunity attack against 6. You are no longer anybody that was knocked prone. They move off of you, so you can make the full attacks at full, just at straight regular rolls. And then Flynn and Errol are going to go after Form 7. There is hardly anything left of them. They wipe out 7 as they kind of catch their breath and then look up collectively as the swarms begin just like losing their mind and moving away. So with that, I need Ellie, Smalls, Pico. Give me your opportunity attacks against those swarms.
All right, Ellie is so ticked off, she's gonna sling out a Crimson Harvest.
Okay.
And that is 32 damage. Plus, I get half of that back, so.
And I think you still have your. Well, no, you probably dropped that when you went down. So 32 points,
Yes.
because you don't
Yep.
you no longer have your blood boon or blood empowerment thing.
Nope.
32 damage. Swarm 1 is wiped out. The one that was afraid of you.
Mhm.
Swarm 2 takes a massive chunk of damage.
Pico got Swarm 2 with 9.
Swarm 2 with 9. Okay. Smalls.
19.
19 to Swarm 2.
Yep.
Okay. Maddie doesn't get one. Quinn, what is your attack on 4? And then also the Spirit Guardians?
So I got a 19 for hit, but I'm going to use Guiding Bolt because I have Warcaster, so I can
Yep.
use a spell in place of my thing.
That
The
is
dice
true.
landed
Okay.
on top. 16 damage, and then for Spirit Guardians, it's a Wisdom 16 for the save.
They don't make it. They have no wisdom
Okay,
for the 15. Good God.
Then they take 12 damage.
Okay. Argus, Swarm 6.
AC is 10, correct?
Yes.
They take 4 damage of fire as he's getting up using the Force Demolisher hand.
So 8 altogether.
Just swat if you can. No,
Okay.
it's doubled. I rolled a 2 on the die.
Okay. So
So they'll take
15.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's not my first attack, so it doesn't get my proficiency add-on.
Errol and Flynn collect their breath, and they are sitting on top of the wagon as you guys continue to get as everything moves into position. All of these swarms begin converging on the eastern chamber. I need Drew and Malin to post their HP in the chat. This is that's all that is left.
Bugs eating bugs. That's not good at all.
Monica, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The
Malin.
DC is. Sorry, yes, Malin. I need you to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oof, that's a 9.
You take 18 points as the insect swarm consumes you.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sorry, I'm doing some math here. All right. I need both of you to make strength saving throws. The DC is going to be 12.
Dang, that's a 7. I rolled
I got a
2 4s in
21.
a row.
I'm going to split the damage between the two of you as the swarm converges on both of you. Malin, you are knocked to the ground as the insect swarm and the horde just come piling on, and you each take an additional 10 points of damage.
Okay.
All of you collectively, before the swarm gets to them, I'm going to give you a choice. Do you stay with the wagon? Maddie has the lodestone. He gets himself up. Or, sorry, was Maddie back up? Did anybody heal Maddie?
He didn't go down. He was in.
Yeah, Maddie
That's
was
right,
fine.
yeah.
Ellie was the only one.
So Maddie grabs the wagon, he grabs the oxen and begins positioning them, and he grabs the lodestone and it is like thumbing in his hand, and it explodes gently. It doesn't burn his hand or anything, but he is standing on the drill point near the eastern wall, and he is shouting at the rest of you, "Go, go, go!" to chase after the swarm because he knows that Malin and Drew ran that direction to where the bugs are headed.
I'm going towards the buggies.
Okay.
Hop, hop, hop.
There are approximately 70 bugs left. I'm going to give you guys a choice here. You know what? No rolls necessary. Just tell me, Malin and Drew, or Malin, you're still up, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and flavor this then. You guys, how does this all work? Does anybody want to give me a description on how you guys catch up after the bugs? Flynn and Errol stay with the Flynn and Errol chase after the bugs. Their job was to clear the mine, so they immediately lead a charge about 30, 40 feet ahead of everybody and begin chasing them down the eastern antechamber to where Drew and Malin are. Who all follows along?
Me with my puffy feathers.
Okay. Pico's going after them.
Smalls
Quinn's
would.
going after him.
Smalls, Quinn.
The spider's gonna go that way. Argus is actually gonna go start with the drill because he knows he has to get into the foundry himself.
Okay. So you're going to start positioning the drill with Maddie.
Yes, because the less time we're setting that up, the more time we have to get in.
Beautiful. Ellie, and I think that's it. Ellie, what are you doing?
Running with the group to save towards the bugs.
Okay. So everybody except for Maddie and Argus stay with the wagon and begin getting that into position. The swarm has drawn their attention somewhere else, so they're going to take the opportunity to get the wagon into position. The oxen are still alive, so they don't lose any time doing that. As you all converge on this antechamber, you are coming into this glowing room, this makeshift. Like I said, to Malin, this looks like a nursery. This is something that that reminiscent of her hive and where she comes from. To all of you, you're not quite sure what to make of this. But as you all converge on the swarm that are attacking Drew and attacking Malin, you rip them off and you tear them to shreds, and the last of the swarm crawls away in fear and disappears into the rocks and disappears into the crevasses. As you are all standing there, all of you except for Maddie and Argus, all of you in this antechamber, all of you in this nursery, and this small insectoid, humanoid-like hand, this infant-like fingers reaching up towards this gentle light that is warming off in the distance against the northern wall.
I don't have any bugs on me, right?
No, it's completely clear at this point.
Okay. I'm going
And I'll
to...
go ahead and post the art again, just in case anybody was unclear as to what you guys are kind of looking at here.
Oh, how cute.
Oh God, that sounds so ominous.
I'm gonna go up and get right up
Anytime.
by the baby.
It reaches up with you with both hands. Big, large, bug-like eyes, very reminiscent of yours.
And then I'm gonna stab it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Does anybody intervene? Does anybody say or do anything as you all gather around and watch this?
Whoa, ominous as hell.
That's one way to get rid of the problem.
Ellie's just going to turn her back on the whole situation and stand there. Not leave, but just turn around because it's just, yeah.
As the light fades out above the nursery and everything goes dark. Still lit enough from the crystals emanating a small, gentle light for you all to see, but the warming glow of this room has died out. Errol and Flynn stand, bows at the ready, just kind of like give Malin a little gentle nod, like, works for me.
I'm gonna turn around and wipe off whatever might be on one of my blades. And be like, right, okay. We should get back to the job, shouldn't we?
Girl, you're totally gonna have to tell me the story of why you were being swarmed and a baby was all that was here.
It should not exist.
Not right now, but soon.
All right, let's go.
I want to turn to Quinn and point at the baby and say, that is going to be a queen.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna kind of hang back a little bit while everybody else heads out, because I want to take a closer look at the one that I was just fighting.
Crawl?
Yeah.
I say crawl. Crawl, you know, that is your language, your people's language, but they refer to themselves as crawl as simply a collective. All right.
Pico's leaving with I'm just a man.
Errol and Flynn kind of lead the pack, like, All right. Our job seems to be done. Let's get you guys taken care of. They kind of start leading a few of you back towards the center antechamber and then moving towards the north where the drill point is. All right. What are you looking for there, Melon?
Any kind of like weapon or something that would identify her with the hive?
Roll me investigation, I guess this would be. Yeah, you could do this definitely an advantage.
Okay. First one's a 13, and the second one is an 18.
18. You notice that the one of her appendages, one of these like spear-like appendages, is a little slightly different. There is a kind of a disgusting, corrupted honeycomb-like texture to it.
Mhm.
And this is one of the ones that you guys ripped off, and it tends to vibrate and resonate with you as the closer you get to it, and it feels like this is some kind of control rod. And as you pick it up, you feel that there is maybe this is how she was communicating across great distances with the swarm that's inside this mine.
Okay.
So go ahead and add custom control rod if you want to your inventory.
Okay.
And on an 18, you also notice that there's a peculiar necklace around her. It's not something that is of your people. It is something that perhaps they stole, perhaps they grabbed. It is some kind of propiet, some kind of like proof. You saw similar designs back at Dr. Hans's place, but
Okay.
you're not quite sure what this one does.
Okay. I will still grab that one and take it with me too.
Okay. So custom control rod, or just bug control rod, and then just proof or propiet, some kind of strange necklace from Crawl.
Okay.
On an 18, though, you don't notice anything else.
Okay. And then after that, I'll go ahead and catch up with the rest of the group.
All right. You all make it back to the northern antechamber. Everything is deathly quiet in the mine now. No skittering, no scratching. It is if the air is gone, completely still. All you hear is the breathing and the collective movements and the clattering of your guys' equipment as you guys get into position. As you guys get back, though, Maddie and Argus have already positioned the mining equipment, the wagon and the drill point. They have actually positioned it to start drilling down at about a 45-degree angle and start drilling down to the point. Argus, I'm going to say that you remembered to put the clamps on since you stayed behind.
Yes.
Well, okay. Clamps stay on, and they are ready to begin drilling.
That is muted.
But everybody's kind of like taking a breath and kind of gathering themselves. The choice is yours. Do you begin drilling immediately, or do you want to take a quick breather and see what's going on, collect yourselves? Either way, we're coming to near the end of the session. What do you guys want to do?
Argus, what time is it?
In the game? Like, yeah, that was going to be because we were given, right? That kind of tells us what roughly.
Seems like you have about an hour before sunfall.
And that's when Saturn Ordinance is roughly, right?
So,
how big is the drill?
We could drill for an hour and then just stop and then rest for the night.
How big is the drill?
Not very.
It's enough to build a tunnel, probably like 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Enough for you guys to all kind of climb through individually in a straight line.
So guys, this totally could work if we take a rest, but I can cast silence on the drill. It's quite a big bubble. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other, but the drill would be completely silent as it goes down.
That sounds sick. I'm down. I'm game.
Would that also count for telepathic sounds?
No, it doesn't count for telepathic.
Okay, so
Just
I'll still be able to
for-
talk to you guys.
Yep.
Okay. Honestly, that works for me. If because the main issue is that
Do
we
you
don't
wanna
want to
talk
get
to
caught
Ellie?
doing it.
Okay. So what's the plan before you guys want to take a rest? Are we gonna the silence? That's clever as fuck. I love that.
I can
I think we could
hit
definitely
2
use a rest.
more people with HP, or we
Oh,
could do a short rest.
we probably should do a short rest because some of us are hurting pretty bad.
Mhm.
Got it.
God, yeah.
Though, if you guys do have any like healing available that you can do now before a short rest, it'd probably be a good idea. Like if you get the spell back after a short rest, kind of thing.
That's a good call out.
Don't think I have anything on a short rest.
Smalls does.
That's a warlock.
For myself. Yes.
Ellie gets all her spells back with a short rest because she only trances.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my second wind actually, so that I can get some health back before.
Well, I can also do a song of rest.
A
If
short
we're all
rest.
going to take.
That's true. So Ellie, you have your technically a short rest is an hour. A long rest is 8 hours. So Ellie, you wouldn't be able to get the benefits of your trance.
I think we can do a short rest and everybody pop whatever healing they have. That'll
Mhm.
come
So
back.
And then
technically,
because
if
we're-
Ellie wants to use her song of rest, technically you guys could get 2 short rests.
ooh, handy.
That's very that's huge.
That is handy.
That's
And
pretty
then
nice.
because we're technically not in combat right now, we would get the full everything from our healing, right?
Oh, sweet.
Hey, that works for me.
Okay. So
Yeah,
is the
that
plan to
works.
use silence on the drill in about an hour after you guys take 2 short rests because Ellie's going to use her song of rest?
Sounds like a
How do
good
we
plan.
know if we get spells back on short or long?
It would tell you like like for you, Pico, your pact magic as a warlock would come back on a short rest. It'll automatically do it for you when you use it in the app.
Okay. So if it comes back, you'll know.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
2 short rests, you said? Because
Yep.
Elle's thing.
Yep, because Ellie gets to use Song of Rest, her bardic ability. So Ellie, this is the first time you got to do this, so I want to give you an opportunity. What does it look like? What do you do to give everybody this Song of Rest? Do you play music?
Yeah, I play my pan flute since I'm now proficient at that.
Okay. Ellie plays you guys a little soothing music as Argus passes out a little bit of dry good food, and everybody takes a quick breather, and you guys take about an hour to recollect yourselves. And in that hour, it feels like you get kind of basically a power nap, the equivalent of 2 short rests, which is 2 hours in a single hour form. So go ahead and hit short rest twice, and whatever that collectively heals you, that's what you can take back, unless you guys want to use magic to top yourselves off. All right. With that, Ellie, I would like you to roll me. We're going to go ahead and do this in session here. You got 3 points of exhaustion, correct?
I did.
Also, since
But-
you had my snacks, you get an additional 1d8 of healing.
Okay. Everybody can roll another d8 for healing.
Since we're out of combat, would that be max healing, anyways?
Yeah, we have full 8. That's true. Ellie, do you have your... I'll put this way. You have a new ability that allows you to regain a point of exhaustion. Do you have your blood well? Because you were
I
doing
do.
necrotic
I
damage.
gained it. I gained it back when with that one last necrotic damage I did. So I got it back.
Okay. Do you consume
So-
it in order to ensure that you don't get the permanent injury?
Yep.
Because that'll knock you down to 2 instead.
To what?
2 points of exhaustion.
Yes,
Great.
I will use my scarlet vigor.
Okay. Ellie desperately grabs at the blood with the little vial that she's been wearing around her neck ever since the fight with the werewolf way back when. Well, way back when, it's only been like a week or so. But ever since the fight with the werewolf, she grabs this little blood bowl vial, pops it open, and immediately consumes it. And many of you see like broken bones and this crippling damage that she would have normally taken that would have been something permanent automatically heals itself just enough where it pops back into place and isn't a debilitating thing for her. And she quickly puts the vial back and corks it. And Ellie, you can feel it just feel back up in your chest, waiting for more necrotic damage to refill it. Completely.
Yes. Nice.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the session.
So we hit 2 short rests twice
Yes.
because mine says automatically apply healing with dice results or reset maximum HP.
So you don't gotta worry about the reset maximum HP. That's only like very specific moments. You just do automatically apply healing with dice result. And then
Okay.
if that'll like reset any spells that can be reset during a short rest. You can also roll extra hit die, which will give you temporary hit points, but you don't need to.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Inspiration, Malin.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you, Malin. Okay.
All right. Okay, you guys basically have an hour to kind of like battle plan and talk it out amongst yourselves before next session, like in character wise. So if anybody wants to talk or prep anything or go over anything, let's go ahead and get notes and get everything kind of talked and written out before we get into the next session. But with that, you guys have survived the swarm. You guys took out Crawl and, well, frankly, killed a baby. So, going to be some interesting discussions around that, I'm sure, to come. But with that, you guys are ready to diggy hole. Let's see what's waiting for you at the Servanaut service line.
I am a dwarf. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, I wasn't muted.
I appreciate you, Marcy.
Awesome.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you
you
guys
said
for
that
being
about killing.
patient. I really wanted to try this horde mechanic out. I like it. I just need to tweak it a little bit to keep the momentum going. Like I said, it's rough to do when there's 8 fucking players, but I think this moved really well. Gave you guys a sense of dread in terms of like just more and more coming at you. I like this. I think I can tweak it around a little bit and use it from other stuff.
It was very fun.
Cool.
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Also,
and
you
all
said that
survived.
about killing a baby, and I started cackling over here. I was like, it's a good thing I muted myself.
Oh yeah, and by the way,
We
Malin,
all were
it's like,
thinking it.
as soon as you eviscerated the larvae, yeah, you definitely heard in the back of your head just good girl.
Yeah.
I did good, guys.
Good girl spells. Good girl,
I saved
honey.
the world. I saved the world. We're all good. Don't even worry about it. You're welcome.
Payment with good girl, honey. We're in that
Don't
juicy
worry
hole of
about
yours.
We're not
Don't even
about to
worry about it.
accidentally make us or Zanat factory go haywire. Don't worry about it.
Don't
Sure,
even
be
worry
fine.
about it. Everything is gonna go perfectly.
You guys just survived a giant
No.
swarm of bugs. It's gonna be fine.
And with that,
we're not going to melt the robot down with bronze.
Got you, Mark.
Good night,
Get out of here. Get some
Sauce.
rest, brother. I appreciate it, bro.
Good night.
Okay, let me end the recording.